Got to sleep in a little bit today, and that felt well. It felt good. It's the first time I've slept in a while, but we're gonna roll the dice a little bit, drink some coffee, slow and steady. Figure out a way to stay in this moment. Uh, for me, it's the only way to find peace. Is when I flow with the moment. Get some coffee in me. I find peace when I'm able to flow with the river of life in the moment that we're in. Transitioning from the past to the future and finding a way to let those two things dissolve and be right now can be a complicated thing. And as the brain starts ticking, I'm going to find the dice here so we can roll the dice if you're feeling like rolling them. Taking a chance today, making that symbolic move to shake things up is a positive thing. You roll the dice, get onto the ceiling of champions, be commended for taking a chance. And Tommy, good morning, brother. It's good to see you this morning. You ready to roll the dice today? You gonna like, share, subscribe, let us know what's up. Maybe give us a quote on staying in the moment, how you find yourself. What are you rolling on? The floor this morning. We emptied out the old camper car um, to help Shy, my niece, who just turned, what's 19? She just got her first apartment. We helped her move to Atlanta the other day, um, which was a beautiful moment. Be able to help my niece in this epic moment of her life. It's so funny being on the other side of it. I remember getting my first apartment and the excitement and the newness of it all. It was really awesome to be a part of that with my niece. But yeah, I suggest you take a chance and roll the dice. You're going to roll the dice today, Tommy. Crank. Bear with me, brother. Come on. We'll roll the dice right on the dashboard if you want. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Whatever feels right. How are we going to move forward? How are we going to stay in this moment? Well, first things first is get on there and get on here and not be overwhelmed with what we should or could or would be doing, right? Started overthinking it again today. Been overthinking it the last couple days. Been exposed to some concepts we could chat about this moment that I think have helped me find my way back to this present moment and be appreciative and thankful for where I'm at, despite my tendencies to live in the past and the future and whatnot. Congratulations to her. I know, right? That's awesome. Niece in her first apartment. How great is that? You guys remember your first place, pushing forward, becoming your own human being? Shy Guy's a great person. Noah, he likes to be called. But yeah, any quotes on staying in this moment, Crank? You got anything? How do you stay in this moment? How do you pull yourself out of the past when you're starting to feel a little bit depressed? How do you reel yourself in from the future when you're starting to feel a little bit anxious and anxiety ridden? So we're going to start our day off with a conversation, because the last few days, I'll be honest with you, I've had a little mixture of both, and I've been a little overwhelmed, waking up a little bit overwhelmed and not sure how to push through. But again, the cure is open, honest communication with people you care for, without a doubt. That's why we're here today. Thank you for exiting. You are an amazing person, and you are worthy of all the good things that come your way. Rayan. Thank you, Rayan. We're going to take that as a quote of being in the moment and lose the dice. Rayan, we're going to give you a little bit of a dice roll for that one, and then we're going to get caught up. Look, we're chatting now. Look at there we go. We're going to get going and get chatting. We're going to roll the dice for Rayan. And there's a niner, which is nothing, Rayan. Thank you for giving us a little quote. Ray, we appreciate you. Boops. Let's start a little survey, too. The simplest of ones. See how everybody's doing today. Real simple. We're going to keep it simple today. Not put too much weight on ourselves or anybody else around us. And we're going to start a little poll there. Lab, how you doing? Do you ever get overwhelmed when you are already overwhelmed? Yeah, it piles on itself. It's like a snowball, right? Being overwhelmed is a snowball effect that's that sometimes can be hard to stop. I become more overwhelmed as I get overwhelmed, Rayan, or Lab. Tommy, someone said to me, remember, everyone you meet has a little bit of God in them, and that's who you talk to. But you must see it in them. Good even to roll the dice. Tommy, you got to say like, share, subscribe, brother. Let me know what you did. And that is a good one to roll the dice. I appreciate that quote. Whoever told you that's a beautiful person. Tommy, that's a 6 and a 4, which is a tenner, which gets you another spot onto the old Ceiling of Champions. Today, Tommy, you'll be in red. And we're going to put you right there, Tommy. Appreciate you rolling the dice. Our first winner of the day there, good sir. James, it's good to see you. Crank, what do you got to say? Don't cause the future or rewind the past. Don't chase the future or rewind the past. This moment is where your life is actually happening. Breathe it in before it becomes a memory. That's a good one, Crank. I really like that one. Let's take a second and reflect on that again. Don't chase the future or rewind the past. This moment is where your life is actually happening. Breathe it in before it becomes a memory. That's a beautiful one, Crank. I really appreciate that quote. Let's roll the dice for Crank. There's a 7. We're going to roll again. I know we're rolling on the floor today, and nothing is a 9er today there, Crankenstein. Rainy says, M.E., you must face it head on, says M.E., with a smile, but a calmness. I like that, M.E. Thank you very much. Yeah. We're going to roll the dice for you. There's tenner. Thank you for rolling the dice. And you're right, I mean, we must face it head on. And we're going to put you over here. We're going to fill up the M-E-H-H-H. M-E-H-H-H. Find the root of it, I think, is part of finding myself in the moment, too. And I get overwhelmed and I'm pushing this way and that way. And can't find my way back to the moment. I think I watched this thing a friend of mine sent me recently and had to do about procrastination, but their definition of shame helped me realize that when we're stuck in the past, it's mostly has to do with trauma. You know, we have to recognize that trauma, express that, and find a way to work forward and away from it. Can help a lot. You know, I think I've overcome things until I'm drowning in it, you know, and then we have to recognize once again that these things are bothering us and release the pressure that's building up in our hearts and minds. Man, you need humanity. Normal one. Oh yeah, I could use a little humanity in my life. I love humanity. Normal. I love humanity too. AJ, this looks like a... Well, it's not, brother. It's a Dodge Avenger with the seats ripped out. It's usually set up as a camper car in here, brother. Check out my car, the Galactic Avenger. You can see how I usually have it set up. We helped my niece move to Atlanta yesterday, so it is actually a camper car, a Dodge Avenger. Kristen from Canada. It's good to see you, Kristen. Tree Farmer, dude, you were going to call me or what? Oh, shit. You're right, dude. Tree Farmer, open, honest communication, brother. Last couple of days, I let myself get a little wrapped up in where I'm going, what I'm doing, and my emotional state, little anxiety, a bit of depression, a bit of struggling and pushing with that feeling of pins and needles in every nerve, my skeleton trying to jump out of my body, and I got a little overwhelmed, brother. We do need to chat. We do. Is it up with the dude's car? With this dude's car? What's up with my car? It's a camper car, brother. Check out my car, the Galactic Avenger. And we're playing a little game called Know Your Role today. Take a chance. Roll the dice. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know you did the thing. And you could be forever commemorated on the Galactic Avenger, which will never die. This thing has been through a lot, held together with zip ties, duct tape, and love. And, yeah. Appreciate everybody coming in, communicating, being open and honest. That's what we're here for, right? Even on those days where it feels a little bit heavy, right? Especially on those days. No, it's not it's not one of them buses there, good sir. Hi, I'm new here. Well, it's good to see you there, LB. Hey, Baykale. We're gonna call you Bay. It's good to see you, Bay. Appreciate you stopping in. We're having a little chat this morning. You want to roll the dice there, Bay? Like, share, subscribe. Let us know that you did. Or give us a quote on this moment, how we stay in this moment, a quote revolving around that. We'll roll the dice for you. Win a chance to get on to the Ceiling of Champions there with all the other amazing human beings. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like. Become a member of the Turtle Herd, as everybody here lovingly calls themselves. because slow and steady, we weather the burden together. Life is a long, crazy road, and we're gathering the tools to do something better with ourselves in this moment, brother and sister, and mother, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody out there looking to strive to be something more and to become something better. Dawn, bro, it's good to see you. 74Z, yo, I just double tapped with my... Oh, with the dip. You double tap the screen. That's all that matters, yo. We don't care what you did it with. And that's 2 4s, yo. Johan, one is hot today. Oh, let me spell that. What am I doing here? H-A-N. There you are, brother. For double tapping with whatever way and however way you want. I don't know if you see the little red there. Don't really shit. You're up there. I promise you. Bro, good morning. Oh, Tech, it's good to see you. Tesh, Ken. Fucking jeez, man. My brain ain't working too good. Don. Not the double tap with the... I'm done. You're done, Don. Okay. We got a couple people removed here for saying some silliness. If you're coming in to hand out the pain there underwater, or Samson, you're in the wrong place. We're not taking your pain. We will allow you to express yourself in a positive way if you really want to get to the core of it and express why you're so angry and want to say whatever bullshit you're saying that had to be retracted. Dawn, you guys are crazy. Slap James. Hit the like button. Yes, James, we're going to roll the dice for you for helping us out to remind everybody there's a 9er, which is absolutely nothing. Appreciate you being in today, James, as always, brother. It's good to see you. We're sipping on some coffee, taking it slow, taking it easy today. It's been a hectic couple days, and acknowledging that who we are as a physical being can come back and bite us in the ass. I've had a couple days of pretty intense anxiety, but we're pushing through it. Kept doing. The other day helping my niece move was a beautiful day. To be a part of this cycle, it reminded me of the circle of life that Al would always talk about. Right, I'm on the other end of it, helping my niece move into her first apartment was an amazing thing. A beautiful day of purpose and reflection. That gave me a sense. That gave me the ability to live in this moment. When we're doing the thing, we have purpose. And we're active and moving and in the moment. It's really hard to be depressed or anxiety ridden, because those two things come from living in the past and the future. I'm adamant about that. Jameson, thank you, James. Samson, how about fast and steady? At some days, man, you got to be fast and steady. But most of the time, we like to rely on that slow and steady feeling that gets us there safe and smooth and calm. But yeah, at some points, fast and steady can't be so bad. Jess, am I going golfing? No, this is just a hat I inherited from my brother when he took his journey. I wear it with pride. And I do kind of feel like a 1920s golfer, though, don't I? Samson, does it have to be slow and steady? It doesn't have to be slow and steady, but we recommend slow and steady. If you're anything like I am, or like a lot of the turtle herd here is, we get a little bit overwhelmed because we're taking it all on, trying to do it all at once, pushing forward, holding resentments against ourselves for all the things we can't do because we're trying to go too fast and do it all at once, and forget that we're just human. So we follow the credo slow and steady. But if fast and steady works for you and you can get it done and feel comfortable, whatever works for you, brother, sister, mother, uncle, aunt, cousin. Paul C., it's good to see you. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. I like that one, Paul. And that one is going to help us stay in the moment, right? To be a kind, compassionate human being and, reflect on love, appreciation, and hope will help us be in this moment. Thank you, Paul C. As always, very much appreciated. We're going to roll the dice for you. That's an 8, which is nothing. We're going to give you another one because that's a good quote. There's a 6, which is nothing as well. But thank you for taking the chance today. Gaming vlogs. Bro, morning. Hello from Philippines. Well, hello there from Georgia in the moment. Yes, Butch, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty Butch. Steph. Like that. Thank you, Steph. Hit that subscribe button, become a member of the Turtle Herd, and give thanks for the moment that you have here. I'm giving thanks for this moment and where we're at. Don't wreck us. Don't worry, I'm driving slow and steady, son. I'm feeling very similar, dude. That's why I went want you to call. All right, dude, for sure. We got to get on. I got to get on Discord. And I don't know if you messaged me or how you're on there, and I suck at Discord, but I'll get on Discord after this. I'm feeling well today and I can handle a conversation. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I just can't, dude. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to push forward. And I tend to segregate when I feel like that. And that's not a good thing, right? That's not what I would tell you to do. Um, but I needed the last couple days to kind of recharge and reflect and understand that that broken child has got a lot of healing to do and needs to be recognized. It needs to understand where this fear comes from, where this shame comes from not being able to be what everybody thinks you should be, right? Trying to conform to the world's expectations and trying to be something we're not can be a weight that causes some pretty intense pain. But it's time to push forward past that. But I'm with you, Tree Farmer, and I appreciate you expressing yourself, brother. Liked and then subbed. Awesome, Kay. Steenson. Kay. We're going to call you Kay. Awesome, Kay. We appreciate you. We're going to roll these dice right here on the floor of the Galactic Avenger because our seat is out. There's a 9er, Kay. We're going to do you again. There's 2 3s. We're going to put you up onto the ceiling of champions there, Kay. I appreciate you. There we go. We got a nice spot for you right on the visor, Kay. Appreciate you liking, subscribing. You are now a member of the Turtle Herd. Appreciated, valued, loved, respected, and listened to the best of my ability despite the struggles around us. We're going to learn and grow, become something more together as we gather the tools to help us navigate this crazy, crazy world. Samson, message retracted. Samson, you're good. You got any beers? There's a couple in the fridge, I think, Jess, but I don't really drink. This is what's called the hell. AFZ, is it? The hell? What, living in the past and the future? Yeah, no, for without a doubt. Feels that way, right? Feels like you're on fire when you're full of anxiety, stress, grief, pain. I'll set that there for a minute. It can definitely be hell, my friends. It can be hell. I think that we're consistently working on finding a way out of that hell through open, honest communication, through love, respect, and valuing our brothers and sisters, valuing ourselves as much as we value our brothers and sisters. Monk, very cool hat. Thank you, Monk. Hey, you people, check out Kentucky Tree Farmer YouTube channel. Yeah, check out Kentucky Tree Farmer on YouTube right there. He's a great dude, a valued member of this community. You guys get out there and check out the channel. We'll see. I haven't even checked out your channel yet, man. The last couple of days have been very chaotic. A really good ones were sandwiched by a couple anxious ones, and I haven't, and I've got memory span of a goldfish. Anybody who's been around for a while knows that, Tree Farmer. I know you know that. I do my best, brother. I intend on checking out your site a little bit more in depth. I know I've seen a couple of your shorts. Spirit of LFC fan, how are you? We're holding up today, pushing forward. How are you doing today, Spirit? You're willing to roll the dice, take the chance, take the leap, and like, share, subscribe, become part of the Turtle Herd. Give us a little quote on staying in the moment, dude. That's look at whatever you're wiggling the phone. It sounds like somebody's ripped a. Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, it's like wedged in the thing. Each new day is a blessing and a gift. Thank you, Mork. It's Mork. It's not Monk. It's Mork. And thank you, Mork, for being such a valued human being here. Thank you for expressing yourself. You're a valued human being anywhere you go. But we appreciate you expressing yourself. Let's roll the dice. There's a 5er, which is nothing. We're gonna give you another one. There's the double 4s we were looking for. It looks like that second roll today is what's up. Mork, we appreciate the quote. Good morning and God bless. Damn straight. God bless you too, Mork. RM. Bumped smiling. Okay. We're all smiling together here. Mork, we appreciate you, brother. I'm going to give you a nice spot here under the ceiling of champions. Appreciate that quote, brother. That's a good one. That'll help us stay in the moment and find peace and center. RM, Tree Farmer, I hear you, and that's exactly what I have been doing. I have totally from humanity and a mile from the necessary road and top of a mountain that you can see from 13 miles. Mork, wow, look at that. We appreciate the donation to the next right thing, Mork. Thank you so much. We'll take a minute and commend you. If you guys could like that little donation, that's great. Never necessary, but always appreciated. That'll go into our next right thing fund so that we can do the best we can to keep moving forward. And how are you doing, Solution? In the moment, I'm doing quite well. Feeling all right, brother. How are you doing out there, Solution? You holding on? You pushing forward? You feeling a little anxious today? I woke up feeling well and was able to actually like go back to sleep and sleep in a little bit today, which has been the first in a while. I've been waking up really early with this anxious need to move and not sure what direction to go in, which has been building and causing me to feel a certain way. And then I haven't had the strength nor ability to get on here. But that's all right. We're going to push forward and do the best we can, and we're here now. Tree Farmer and the Wolves too. Well, we got to get you a beaten stick. Solution, what are you doing for today? Today we're going to have a cup of coffee, relax, appreciate, reflect on this moment. We're going to take it one step at a time and not put any pressure on ourselves. That's what we're doing today. Maybe I'll get in there and make some brekkie for me and my brother. Maybe I won't. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about this and that. And the other thing, we'll get you guys to roll the dice. Lucid. That's the place is where you are. We need to stop thinking in terms of hell and heaven and start thinking about what we can create. I think you're right, Lucid. We can create this beautiful, peaceful place through open, honest reflection and understanding, through accepting that inner child and filing that trauma and pain under compassion for the child that went through it. I believe that. Understanding that shame has a deeper definition than just for something that you have done, but you may have been handed shame through the expectations of what you should be, right? What the world tells you should be. You're too calm, you're too spastic, you're too much to handle. You speak too much, you move too much, and this causes us to put on a face that isn't necessarily us. Thank you for the hearts there, Stumble. Scribble. Thank you, Scribble. GS, your message was retracted. Sorry, new phone. I had to exit and reset the app. Well, we appreciate you being here, brother. Be like a turtle, says Crank. Slow and steady. And completely unbothered by the chaos around you. Just vibe in the shell and let the world catch up. I like that one, Crank. Thank you. We're going to roll the dice for you one more time. There's a 9er. You get absolutely nothing. The dice are absolutely freezing for you today, Crank, and that's all right. Monk, I like that. Keep moving forward. The journey will lead us to healing and opportunity. I believe that, Mork. I believe that. We're gonna roll the dice for you one more time. There's 2 more 3s. Let's give you another spot up here, Mr. Mork. There we go. There's a good one. A little bit. No, you're right. 110% there, good sir. I am troubled times. Ungardened giant. I don't know what that means. Noah, are you going crazy? I've been there for a while there, Noah. It's time to accept it, embrace it, and find a way through the crazy. Find a center in the midst of this storm that we call life. That delicate balance between the past and the future. This moment where we find serenity through living in the moment is what we're working on today. Man, having a cup of coffee and a nice conversation and moving forward. Thank you, Noah. I've been crazy for a while. Stay in the moment like a naked turtle. No shell, no shame, just struggling through life in your own wiggly glory, slow, yes. Explore, absolute, regrets, never. Okay. Thank you, Crank. The turtle herd. Mork, we love your face, man. Thank you. You support, we don't talk politics here, there, brother. 357. Your hat looks like Jack Spiky. Okay, there, P. We appreciate your opinion. Echo! Fuse, it's good to see you, Echo. James, trouble times. I'm totally gonna go poop. Well, you should go push her out, brother. You're gonna be fine. 357. Do you support? We don't talk politics here. Are you bade? I don't know what that means. It's too early for that. Nice car. Well, you should really check her out. Once I have her set up, there's a kitchenette kind of bench there that I keep my cooker in, and a mattress going into the back seat that all came out to help my niece move here at my brother's in Georgia. His and hers, it's good to see you completely shaved. Well, I'm sure that feels good. It's been a hot day. It's been hot days. Love you too, brother. God bless. Come on, folks. Like, share, subscribe. Double tap that screen. It says his and hers. Thank you so much, his and hers. Block bumper 357. You believe in God. I appreciate and love and respect the God of your understanding, 357. The connection that you've made to your higher power means the world to me, and I'd love to discuss it, whatever that may be. Feel free to be an open, honest, loving human being, and appreciate your brothers and sisters' connection to a God of their understanding. I like the word creator because that was the word my father used. You be in God. Do you be in God? I believe so. I think we're all a beautiful piece of creator. And the more we gather wisdom, love, and respect and hope, the closer we become to that entity that pulls us towards the light. You're living in a car. Maybe, maybe not. Stick around for a while. You can find out. Asking about gods and purpose. Do we speak of these here? Gods and politics. I think we speak a little bit more about, generally about gods than we do politics, but I wish you were in PA right now. You got a lot of work going on, brother. I think that's what you were talking about before. Caverns, where are you from? Caverns, I am from New York, good sir. We are temporarily in Georgia, headed to Indiana here in a little bit. It's a little bit warm today. Where are you from there, good sir? Caverns, where are you from? Doctor, we need a doctor. Hello, I apologize. You specialize in restoring broken relationships and marriages. If you're seeking assistance with spell work or recent your ex strength, your bounds, message me. Well, we appreciate that, doctor. Thank you for stopping in today. Subscribe, become a member of the Turtle Herd. I'm sure eventually here there'll be someone that could use your assistance. We speak in general about the struggle of life and how we weather the burden together here. Slow and steady there, doctor. It's good to have a doctor in the house. Thank you. I have worked and no help. Well, maybe we could chat about that a little bit. I'm not making any expectations. I'm just starting to. I'm feeling better this morning than I felt in a couple of days. Pay very well. Well, that's something maybe we could talk about. I could stop probably. I know I got to go home. I got to go to Sally's for a week at the end of this week and do some things that we've been promising on doing up there. And then I got to get to the house and make sure the bun's all good. But depending on how far you are from me, maybe I could come down for a few days, a week or something like that. We appreciate you, Kaya. Thank you for expressing yourself. Shane, hey, what's up? His and hers, we could even log all day together. That sounds fun. Vlogging, he says. Gary, what's in your cup? Well, this cup is full of coffee, hope, appreciation, love, and respect. What's in your cup? God, I'm sweating it out this morning for sure. It's becoming a warm one. 75. I don't know what that says, 75. It's good to see you, though. I have a lot of opportunities and no help because ice came around, and I'll keep taking people. Wow. Well, I don't know what to say about that. 75. Hi, Hody. Hello. I am from Indonesia. We get some people in from Indonesia. It's good to see you there, Fulu. You know Indonesia? I've heard of it. I've never been there. Hello there. Just came across your channel. Well, Christian, Alan, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're here today. Hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the Turtle Herd. Slow and steady, we weather the burden together with open, honest communication to the best of my ability when I have the ability. And that's okay. Whatever state of mind you're in, whatever way you feel is perfectly acceptable here. Uh, and we work on communicating, having some coffee, appreciating, respecting, loving, and sharing to the best of our ability. Your hat making you hotter. I'm sure it is. We're going to take that thing off. Good call. It got hot real quick here in Georgia. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's good to see you. Shane, they said hello again, brother. You got a junk circle 75. Rockets, Newton, third law of the busting fuel, busting them up. They carry fuel and oxygen working in space and drop. Says weight reduce. Okay, well, appreciate the knowledge on rockets there, Junk. Somewhat. 1, 2, 3. Kia. Gave you a subscribe and a like. Kia. All right, then. We're going to roll the dice for you because that's what we do here. This game called Know Your Roll. You like, share, and subscribe. You get a couple of them. There's a 7. We get to roll that first one again. There's another 7. And there's a 5er, which is nothing. Your second roll is 2 3s. Kia. I'm going to stick you up onto the ceiling of champions here. I'm sure we got a spot for you. Right there. How's that look? Take a chance. Roll the dice today. Become something more through open, honest communication and taking the leap. New here, so you seem like a kind soul. Thank you, Jonah. You're a road traveler with your creator. Yeah. I'm a road traveler. Well, right now we're in Georgia. There we are. We hit the bottom. We hit pay dirt. If you're new here, welcome, John. Join the turtle herd by hitting that subscribe button. The followers that standardly come in have lovingly dubbed themselves the turtle herd, reflecting my father's wisdom to move slow and steady, nice and easy. Yeah, something like that. Still getting my brain together. 75. I can't subscribe because because YouTube has a feature like if you don't have enough subs, you can't subscribe to people. It's real, and I can't sub, but I liked. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't think that's not a thing. That's not a thing. You're mistaken there. Maybe it's because you didn't put in a you didn't like put in a an email address. That's probably what it is, Junk. You don't have to have a certain amount of subscribers. I've got a lot of people that subscribe to me that I subscribe back that I'm their only subscriber. So that's not a thing. But I appreciate you liking, Junk. We're gonna roll the dice for you. There's 2 2s. That's the deuce of the deuce, Junk. We'll get you a spot onto the ceiling of champions for that one. Junk, there we go, right here. Thank you, Junk. What was it? Junk Circle 75. Appreciate you coming in. Maybe putting an account in YouTube will be able to allow you to start subscribing to channels. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't know. Riding the roadie. Good morning. Riding with roadie. I feel like my door is never closed and the shit monster keeps trying to come in as I'm spraying air freshener. That's a heavy feeling there. It can be hard to stay in the moment feeling that way. Look up. It says I can't sub. Yeah, Junk. The only thing I can say is that you probably got to, put an email address in because I know that you can't like, or you could do like, so I don't know. That can't be it either then. I don't know. That sucks, Junk. Well, we appreciate having you here. Jonah, how long have you lived in Georgia? I don't live in Georgia, Jonah. I'm here visiting my brother and my 1-year-old niece. I just helped my 18-year-old niece move to her first apartment, and then we're heading up to Sally's, which is a beautiful mothering figure here for us and my brother's mother, who we've done some work for. We're going to do the next right thing for her, and you wouldn't believe the BS we've gone through helping her recover from the quote-unquote contractor that came and helped her with her house before me. And I'm not a contractor, but I can pull shit together. If you check out the next right thing in my playlist, you'll see some of the stuff that the playlist, the next right thing, you'll see some of the stuff we've done at Sally's house. It's absolutely Junk Circle. I literally did put it in and email and more. I have like 75 subs if I wasted signing in. I'm not sure how any of that works, Junk. You're talking to the wrong person. But we appreciate you being here. Man. Just ate a triple-decker corn sandwich. Good for you there. Good for you. Olson. Keep it real, man. Doing my best, Olson. Doing my best. Oh, God, it's so sweaty in here. Let's see if we can't open this door up. There. Get a little breeze going through there. Maybe that'll help. I don't know how that'll work for the signage, but let's try to stick that there. Maybe, who knows? That'll work perfectly, just like that, like a glove. Bam. Probably not. Know your roll down there on the ground. Whew. Had to do something. It's heating up quick here in Georgia. Keeping it real, man. Free, bro. Do something. I'm not sure what that means. Seems like quite a random question. Do you support open, honest communication? Do you support growth, love, appreciation, and hope? K-Bar, I just grabbed a Campbell soup. That's great. Sounds good, K-Bar. God, it's hot out here today. A little bit better with the door open. Take a chance, roll the dice today, guys. You want to get your chance onto the ceiling of champions. These two little dice here is all it takes. Bam. There's a tenner. You won. I get 100-year-old stir, and I'm still alive, by the way. And the guy was about up on his firearm. Oh, I'm sure he was, Crank. Yeah, thank you for sharing that with us, man, or with me, the cleanup. TM, I'm not sure what that means. And are you okay? 77%, 69% of people are okay today. That's a beautiful thing. I'm doing all right today, too. So it's good to hear. It's good to have you here. Good to know. Here, let's put that there. There we go. There it is. Boops. What are we doing here? Oop, remove that. Anyway. I missed you. Fat Mom, missed you too. Hope you're doing all right. It's been a couple days. I had to take a little break. Feeling a little overwhelmed, but that's all right. We're human. We're allowed to feel. If you're allowed to feel whatever you need to feel here in this moment, then I'm allowed to feel that as well. I feel good. I feel alive. I feel open and appreciative this morning. I got to sleep in, which is something my mind hasn't allowed me to do in a while. Wondering about me. I've been wondering about you too, Fat Ma. I hope you're doing well. Feel free to take a chance and roll the dice. I don't know if that'll work any better there. Probably not. You ain't going to be able to see it. It doesn't matter. Yeah. How about that? That ain't going to help at all, but there we go. If you could read that, you're a champion. Dan, hey, I'm new here. It's good to see you, Dan. We're pushing forward. Hope, love, appreciation, respect. Reflecting on the lessons that need to be learned for us to live in the moment. That's all. Simple. 2025, of course, they should definitely be released. I think everybody should be held accountable to their actions, especially those kind of actions, I guess, you know. I think that's that's a hell of a question, but 32% of people are struggling out there, are not okay. Well, you're in the right place. This moment's all that matters. Not good, Dan. Yes, you're right. That's a beautiful quote of reflection and hope that can roll the dice for us today. There's the snake eyes we're looking for, the doubles to get you up onto the ceiling of champions today. It's not good, Dan. Not good, Dan. Well, not good, Dan. You did a good thing today expressing yourself, brother. With your little quote there, this moment is all that matters. You're right. In this moment is the only thing that we really have control over. It's the only thing that really matters. It's the only thing that's real. The past, the future is kind of an illusion. And it causes so much trauma and pain to live in those places. And to find our way back to this moment can be very hard. That's why that's what this place has become, right? Over a period of time. It started off with the adventure and whatever, but it evolved like anything else to be a safe place to communicate and be open and honest. The moment, Dan, not good, Dan. There we go. Dan, not good, Dan. think you're a pretty good dude. Appreciate the quote. K-Bar, why don't we, I don't know what to tell you, K-Bar. We don't talk politics here. None of my business. It's a little bit over my pay grade, and I don't have the ambition or ability to give a shit enough, I guess, when it comes to politics. I think sometimes it's all too much. I got enough trying to keep my mind stable and live in this moment to the best of my ability. Fat Ma, we love your face. Corn sandwich is the only thing that matters. Okay, there. I'm glad you like your corn sandwiches. I haven't watched the news since beginning of the year, and mental health has improved greatly. I don't watch the news at all because of that, right? They have all these things to worry about, to bombard us with all these things that we should be worried about is too much for me too. So I'm with you there, riding the roadie. Hello, Skylar. It's good to see you today, Skylar. Hope you're doing well. Are you okay today? I am doing quite well today. So I wanted to spread that hope, that appreciation, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel if you're struggling. You know, if you're feeling pins and needles, if your nervous system's trying to jump out of your body, if your mind won't stop racing, if you know someone who struggles with this and you don't understand it, you're in the right place, because we can help each other learn and grow past it. We can figure out what the problem is, and we can subside that problem through open, honest communication, through positive puzzle pieces that we pull in and make a part of who we are, make them a part of who we are, right? Get up, get moving, break a sweat today. I don't even have to do nothing. My sweat's coming easy. 2025, no one liked or talk about politics until it affects them. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those things that I kind of step away from because I don't feel like I'm educated enough in all of that complicated BS to be able to have a formulated opinion. What I do have a formulated opinion on is weathering the burden together, is embodying my father's understanding of respecting a God of your understanding, and living as close to the traditional teachings as I can by walking softly on Mother Earth and giving thanks and appreciation. To speak of anxiety, depression, and grief, these are the things that I know of, that I can speak of, that I can feel comfortable expressing to you guys. I really missed you. That Ma, you're awesome. We really missed you too. Don't miss us like this long again. Here's the thing, I'm human, fam. My expectations can be something that breed resentments in everybody's hearts, and I can't put expectations on myself. It's one of the things I'm not doing anymore. So I can't promise I'll be here every day the way I was for a while, some time ago. Let's talk about mental stress of corn, like what they're going through, what it turns into. I'm sure it's a very stressful moment when corn becomes popcorn there. I appreciate that reflection. But we're talking about the human end of it here today, what our brothers and sisters go through. Not that I have no compassion for corn, but maybe the same problem as I have with politics. I don't have enough insight about corn and its lifestyle to have a firm, solid opinion. Well, we really appreciate you, Fat Ma, for coming in and chatting with us today. 84 votes. 68% of people are doing okay, and that's great to hear. Coffee Brat, good morning. It's good to see you, Shar. My sister from another mother. Gonna roll the dice today, take a chance, take a leap. I know the sign's not so readily available, but it is what it is today. I had to open up that other door and you couldn't really see it, and I couldn't see the thing there to the thing, so I'm doing this. Enjoying that slow and gentle breeze. If you're in a struggling place in the moment, know that this struggle is going to help you to feel more connected and centered and at peace when the struggle subsides. And I know that doesn't mean much when you're struggling, but Egypt, good morning, nice. Yeah, talking a little bit about being in this moment. Any quotes you might have about living in this moment, staying into the flow of the river of life would be appreciated there. Coffee Brat, help us find a way to find solace as we flow with the river of life. Not worried too much about the future and the splits in the river to come, because we end up living in all those moments when we don't allow ourselves to be in this one. And that can be a tormenting thing. No one can live in all those moments all at once, all those emotional states, as the big dog would say. No one's okay. Raid, well, about 68% of people said that they were okay, Raid. Darko, if you're not all right, that's okay, brother. You can express yourself here. We appreciate you, Darko, for being all right. And I don't think anybody's okay completely, right? This world's meant for struggle so that we can grow, right? We learn fire hot by being burned. We truly learn in a way that no one can express to us by burning ourselves. I was wondering about you because heard the news that there was a coming to America. A tsunami, really. Chicken jerky. What's up, chicken? When I'm in the place, I look at the trees and the rocks and the river. When I'm looking at the place, yeah. Focus on the beauty around us, right? This creation that a God of your understanding has given us. I truly believe that that Creator speaks to us in the way that His creation lays out before us. If we slow down and we watch His creation, Creator's creation, will speak to us in a way that'll help us grow beyond our wildest expectations. No matter what happened, those things we have survived. They were here before us and here long after. Thank you, Coffee Brat. W Stream. What's up, gamer? More, better Scotsman. How are you doing today? Brother Scotsman, we appreciate you more. We're doing pretty good today. Reflecting on appreciation, hope, love, respect, and honesty to the best of our ability, the best of my ability, whatever the current problem, nature will still be here. You're right. We're going to give you a couple rolls for those beautiful quotes there, Charlatan. There's an 8er. Coffee Brat. I don't even know. I think this might be your first spot onto the ceiling of champions. We're going to put you right here, Coffee Brat. What do you say about that? 5 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds? Coffee Brat. Thank you for the beautiful quote today. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. And thank you for being a member of the Turtle Herd. Thank you for being a spiritual sister of mine, helping me to move forward in the dark times. You're a beautiful person and very much appreciated. Fat Ma liked. Let's roll the dice for you, Fat Ma. 7. We'll get you another roll. That went sideways. And there's a 6er. We're going to give you one more, Fat Ma, for all the nice things you've been saying today. There's another 7. Get you another roll. And there's a 9er, which is nothing. Yo, Tom Hanks. Well, I'll take that. Thank you, Evelyn. Lorzorno. Not good, Dan. Peace, love, and life. Peace, light, and love, my friends. Yes, peace, love, and light. Thank you, Dan. Evelyn from Castaway. I feel like that right now, sweating like a banshee. First time, LOL. We love you. I know it's your first spot up there on the ceiling of champions. You should have been there a long time ago. I don't know. That's weird. We out, chat. All right, King Fire. It's good to see you. Fat Ma, we love your face. Cho making crew. Is this a crack bang? Why does everybody think it's not a bus? Like, it's a Dodge Avenger with the seats ripped out. Very simple. We took a Dodge Avenger, we turned it into a camper car here so we can travel the country, do the next right thing to the best of our ability. There's usually a bench right here, and there's usually a mattress in the back seat where that know your roll sign is. But we had things to do, so we took it out. Warm UZI has donated $335. Yeah, no, I don't think you did. Did you go to my Cash App? You donated that much to my Cash App? That's absolutely amazing. Well, whatever decides to come in as donation, we do have a $5 donation today, which was beautiful. I can't remember what his name was. I have a memory span of a goldfish, but the $5 donation, any money that comes in here goes towards the next right thing. Over the last year, we've raised almost $500, which is financing this trip to come here and help my brother in Misled Utopia, and my niece, my 1-year-old niece, to come there and help and spend some time, and then to go to his mother's house to do the next right thing. Guys, check out my playlist, The Next Right Thing. You'll see some stuff I've done at Sally's house. Has donated $31. Okay, if it's in my Cash App, I appreciate you, Warm. It would come up as like a little thing usually. I don't know. Making crew, clean your car. Absolutely not. You come clean my car, Making Crew. How about that? Are you offended about the hectic nature of my car? I did. I'm like halfway through cleaning it, to be honest with you. I got everything out of here the other day. I appreciate 94 votes. 67% of people are okay, or at least say they're okay. Well, I appreciate the honesty of the other 34% of people. What's with this 1249? What's with the pseudo donations that aren't necessary? You can be part of this crew. You could be heard and validated without saying that you're donating money. That's not our top priority here. Our top priority is doing the next right thing, growing as human beings, finding appreciation and hope. And today it's about being in this moment. That's our top priority. Helping our brothers and sisters, helping myself find a way to stay in the moment. To follow my father's wisdom. To try to take care of ourselves, our family, and our community in that order. To do the next right thing to the best of our ability and have faith that it's going to exceed our greatest expectations. Thank you, Linda. You're a blessing to be here. AFV, you stole 465 from who? Yo, my love. Love language, 357. What's up, man? It's good to see you. 357. Guy, like and subscribe to Scott. Thank you, Fat Ma, for helping people remember to like, share, subscribe. It's a blessing. Have a cup of coffee today. Relax. Break a sweat. Drink some water. Get up and get moving. Give thanks for this moment, even if it's a struggle. I know how hard it can be. It's like being on fire. It's like saying give thanks for being on fire. How the hell is that possible? It's not. Being on fire is a painful place. Having anxiety, having grief, depression. We got to figure out a way to fight through it. And I think the fight starts with honesty, open communication. Recognizing the traumas and the struggle that inner child went through, so that we can shut off the false alarm of anxiety that consumes us. Now, it sounds easier than it really is. It's not easy at all. It's Richard Dowling. Double tap the screen to like the live. It's free and very much appreciated. Good vibes only here. Yes, good vibes. We appreciate all vibes, actually. Here's the thing. I think when we started, we used to get a lot of haters too. The concept is always to help our brothers and sisters set down the boulder of pain. Our haters don't really bother me. Negative vibes, we're not going to let get to us. A couple times they have, and I go into a little bit of a mode. But the idealistic way to be is to be open and honest, because if our brothers and sisters come in here talking smack and spreading negative vibes, it's because they're in pain. There's nobody out there that hands boulders of pain that's feeling well. They might even think that it feels good and it's alleviating that pain to hand you that boulder. That's the misconception that most people are under, Richard. And we're trying to break that norm, right? This instant gratification that comes from handing someone your boulder of pain, and trying to break the norm of us taking that boulder of pain when someone tries to hand it to us. I've been taking people's boulders of pain, filling my backpack for so long, that the weight of the world consumes and crushes me. And I'm finally starting to take my father's wisdom, and I'm setting down those boulders of pain, and I suggest you do the same, and recognize when someone's handing you a boulder of pain, and why. Because if they're handing you a boulder of pain, they're struggling. There's nobody that feels well that wants you to be in pain the way that somebody who's struggling wants you to be in pain. Richard, double tap the screen. Thank you, Richard. 78. Unclear. Is on the floor. I'm not sure what we're talking about, Richard. Absolutely, brother. Well, I'm absolutely right back to you. Slow and steady today. No game plan today. That's the no way is the way today. I'm going to spend some time with my brother, my niece. I only got a couple more days here before I got to move forward and finish this loop. We've got a lot to do. We talked some positive stuff. We've been working on Raverade. That's going to be at the Two Worlds Festival. This is the debut of me and my brother's kind of business plan, Raverade. We'll be selling different flavor infused lemonades, glow sticks, flashy lights at a music and art festival coming up at the end of September in Tennessee called Two Worlds Festival. Feel free to Google it. It's going to be a great time. We've been working on that. We've got some headway. We've done some test sampling. The lemonade's absolutely amazing. I kind of wish I had a cup now, but we ran out of lemons. My carpet is a new color now, I guess. I guess so, William78. TV, hello. Baby Kiss TV. I like that one. Baby Kiss TV. It's good to see you. So yeah, we've got to keep moving forward, and you know, part of that is finding purpose in this moment and letting go of the past and the future. Right, being in this moment is going to allow us to move forward and accomplish some things. There's a lot going on. There's a lot on my plate, and you know, I gotta stop allowing that shame and fear of not being able to accomplish these things, or the judgment that might come along with accomplishing these things, to fade somewhere into the distance, and know that no matter what happens, I'm doing my best. We're doing this Raverade thing, and I'm proud of it. It's something new. Win, lose, or fail. Fail, win, or lose. It's good to see you there, Baby Kiss. We're going to be doing this at the end of September, and I'd love to see you guys all there at the festival. Music and Art Festival. I believe it's mostly EDM music, but Misled Utopia will be making an appearance, so that's appreciated. And then we'll be making lemonade and selling glowies. To Sally's house in Indiana to finish up some work that we started a while ago, to do a little bit more work, be a little bit more useful, and to do the next right thing to the best of our ability. And then back to New York before Bun Bun starves, because I got a friend of mine who's going to watch him, who's been watching him, who's going to watch him for the next couple of weeks, because my other friend had to have knee surgery and can't get there to watch him. Check out Bun Bun's playlist. In the playlists, stop by Deep Woods Glen here in Kentucky on your way to Indiana to help Sally. We can have some coffee, you can take some pictures and get some gas. Yeah, because I got to drive through Kentucky, right? That sounds like a good idea, man. I would love that. We're gonna have to talk in Discord. I gotta get on Discord there, Tree Farmer. I gotta get on Discord and we gotta chat, man. I appreciate you being here today. I know that you're struggling. I appreciate you allowing me to express my struggle so that we can find a sense of peace and find a way back to this moment. That's the key, right? Being in this moment. When we're doing something positive in this moment that helps us feel accepted and appreciated, and that we're moving forward towards something, it's hard to feel that depression of living in the past, or that anxiety of living in the future. You know, and in these moments when we're having open, honest communications, I feel that. I feel it deeply. Bruce, would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee grow? My knees are fully grown, good sir. P. Diddy, and yeah, we're not doing that, P. Diddy. Hello, Baby Kiss. Fat Ma, hello. 98 voters, 67% of people. Seems to be a theme today. We're staying in the 60s when it comes to Richard, been watching for a while. I've subscribed right now. Thank you, Richard. Well, we're going to roll the dice for you, brother. I know you can't really see the sign, but it does say like, share, subscribe. We're going to roll the dice for you, get you onto the Ceiling of Champions. Look at that, a 6 and a 4. There's the 10 there, Richard. Bam. Give me this. Let's find you a good spot on there for finally taking the chance and taking the leap, man, and subscribing. And Richard... Ooh, a bunch of them been... Yeah, somebody upset somebody. Crank's going on a slaughtering spree. Richard, thank you, Crank, for protecting us to the best of your ability. Richard, what was it? Dowling? Richard Dowling. Thank you for taking the chance today, brother. Taking the leap, man. Signifying that you're ready to move forward and do something positive with yourself is a beautiful thing, Richard. I appreciate being a part of that today, man. You know, that little thing blocked, he says. Thank you. Wow, boom. Went on a blocking spree. P. Diddy, yeah, we blocked him. Timed out. Oh my God, P. Diddy in here. Yes, P. Diddy's here, Fatma. He pops in every once in a while and causes chaos. We teach him a little lesson, a little smack to the top of his head. We are all the same race here, humans. Yes, and I appreciate that. That's the one thing we don't tolerate, is segregating any of our brothers and sisters based on the color of their skin. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. I'll stand strong on that mountain till the day I die. Like, Are you crazy? Like, the color of someone's skin defines them? How about the caring, compassionate nature that they hold in their heart, or the ruthless evil that they carry with them? How about we define them by that? Um, that's what's up. Respect always. Damn straight, Richard. Yes, Crank, for sure. Fat Ma, do ya? I love all people, Fat Ma. You know, and be open and honest with you, my little sister's mixed, and so is my nieces. Um, you know, and that's I think it's a beautiful thing. I used to have someone I grew up with that was racist, and it used to really upset them when I told them that the world's a melting pot and I can't wait until we're all one color. And that's never going to happen. Like, eventually it'll happen, you know, and then we don't have to worry about people segregating other human beings because of the color of their skin, because we'll all be a nice, we'll all be a mixture there. It's, you know, it's a melting pot, and one of these days we'll all simmer down to something that people won't be able to separate themselves from another human being over the color of skin. Like, absolutely no sense. 99%, 67% of people, we're staying in the 60s when it comes to people being okay, and that's a beautiful thing, man. Fat Ma, thank you. I love you too, Fat Ma. I have love, respect, and appreciation for everybody out there. Slow and steady, weather the burden together and whatnot, right? We're going to push forward with hope, respect, and honesty in our hearts. Give thanks to a God of your understanding for putting us here in this moment. Give thanks for that struggle that we just went through. Give strength for the effort that it took to get out of that place that made us stronger. The compassion that comes through the struggle. How can you ever truly be compassionate to someone who's on fire if you've never been on fire? How can you ever truly be 100% compassionate to someone who's experiencing anxiety, grief, pain, if you've never been through it? So even if that's the smallest silver lining, it doesn't make up for it, right? Because when we're in this moment and on fire in those emotional states, it can be deeply traumatizing and painful. But there is a silver lining to it. It allows us to have the compassion that we have so that we can be better human beings. Thank you, Max. I appreciate a God of your understanding, and there's a lot of healing out there, and whatever connection brings you closer to that God. Brendan, empathy comes from struggles, right? This is one of those things that we get through the struggle, is empathy. I believe that 100%. I know a lot of people who have never struggled have no empathy, and I've often looked at these people and kind of, you know, found a bit of respect for the struggle I've been through. You know, my connection with a God of my understanding, my connection with Mother Earth, has been deepened through the struggle. And it's easy to say now, right? When I'm not on fire, when I'm not feeling anxious. Hello, EM. Emmanuel. Hello, Emmanuel. Rich people don't have empathy. I guess it all depends, man, because there's a struggle in being rich too, right? We think on this end of it, like, I get it. On this end of it, it feels like rich people don't have empathy. I think that, like, it all depends on what we consider rich too, you know? Because, you know, I've had a couple dollars in my pocket and I've never been rich, but, like, you know, I guess the more money you have, the easier things are access to you, then the less lessons you can learn. Jay, look, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you. Jagger? Thank you, Jay. We appreciate it. We're going to roll the dice for the donation, which is a 3. We're going to give you another roll for that one. And there's a 10er. We're going to get you onto the Ceiling of Champions. We're going to start doing that. The donations get you a roll as well. And that's a beautiful thing. We're up to 1073 today. Look at that. Towards the next round. Let's move forward. Jaeger. Jaeger. I'm going to put a little $5 next to him. You're awesome, brother. We appreciate that Euro. It's deeply appreciated to help us continuously do the next right thing. If you guys could like that little donation on there and simplify that, we appreciate Jay and his ability to help us move forward, help us do the next right thing. Because, you know, every dollar helps, and then we hit 100, we're able to take that out, and that's a few tanks of gas getting us to Sally's, or, you know, getting us to Tree Farmers. I think it's a great idea to stop and see Tree on the way up to Sally's here this week. I hate monkeys. LeBron James. Yeah, they can be treacherous little creatures. Where the hell that came from? Thank you, Jay. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Everybody, do me a favor. Like that donation from Jay. Jay, we're going to give you, we're going to bypass the roll, brother, and we're going to give you another spot with a tenner next to it. Thank you for the secondary $10 donation, man. That's beautiful. Right there underneath our light, forever commemorated, for helping us do the next right thing. Reminding me that I have a purpose out there, through your open, honest communication, man. That's absolutely beautiful. Appreciate you so much, dude. I can't even tell you how much. And thank you for everybody for liking that, the 10 euro donation. That's absolutely beautiful. It's going to help us. Jay, if you're interested in seeing what the next right thing is, or some of it, the physical action of the next right thing, there is a playlist called The Next Right Thing that's got a few of the things that I've done that I consider the next right thing. It's getting to Sally's, some of the work we've done there, some of the cob jobbing that we've fixed to the best of our ability, because I wouldn't say a cob jobber, but I feel a jackass of all trades. I'm a painter and a mason, at a heart, and then everything else is kind of, I build decks and I do this, that, and the other thing. He's selling, and his, what are you talking about? Hey, morning, bodyguard in the bag. Oh, in that bag? Don't look. You don't need to look in that bag. There ain't nothing in that bag. He's a monster, says no. I'm a monster. Spreading hope, love, and appreciation. Yes, you should absolutely stop by Deep Woods Glen on the way to Sally's. You know what? I'm feeling good in the moment, and we're going to make that a thing. Whether it just be, maybe for an evening, but we're going to I'm tree farmer, man. We got to connect on Discord tonight. I'm sorry that I haven't so far. Again, I get wrapped up into my state of mind and where I'm at, and, and I don't do the thing. Patrick, but I want to chat with you about it, and I'd like to stop, at least say hi, man. We're on our way through. Don't they film in that van? In this van? It might look like a van. This is a Dodge Avenger, my friends. This is the Galactic Avenger, the OG of the OGs that's made it to Key West, here, there, and back again. It's held together with zip ties and love, appreciation, hope. We got a heater here for when it's cold outside. Keep my Tootsies warm. Got a plexiglass back window. And some beautiful art. Usually there's a foam mattress in the trunk where we sleep when we travel, and usually there's also a little kitchenette here. But as I said before, we kind of there we are again with the 2. Jay, you're absolutely amazing, brother. Everybody liked those donations, man. You're absolutely beautiful human being. Easy, man. Got to keep spreading love. We appreciate that, Jay. I hope you appreciate the nickname. We try to go with nickname. It's easier for me to remember nicknames, Jay. But yeah, every little cent. Jay, and please check out the Next Right Thing category, and you'll get a better understanding for what that means. It's part of a philosophy that my father lived by. Hawanase, Alan Smoke, a great man, this father figure that took me in and helped me to become this positive human being, this person that speaks through me, through the wisdom he left in this world when he started his journey to the next. To do the next right thing and allow it to exceed your greatest expectations is one of the most beautiful things we can do in life. And when I actually do it, when I find myself in a place of peace, love, and acceptance, and I'm doing the next right thing, and I'm flowing with the river of life, and I'm having this conversation that helps me to let go of the past and to stop holding on to the possibilities of the future, things become possible in a way that they aren't without it. Oh, damn, Jay is fine. Jay, yes, all right, well, I appreciate you, Jay. One curly, yeah, Jay. Take your medicine, brother. We appreciate you. Dawn, hey. Yeah, I'm Dizzle. How are you all keeping? We're doing pretty good. I'm Dizzle, the Mike Thrizzle. Maria, our resident nurse. Finally legal in Germany. That's awesome, Jay. The doors have opened in New York quite vigorously. Here in Georgia, they still got the loophole, like THCP or something. I don't know. I believe that, that like any emotional medicine, it varies from human to human. So, evaluate. I wouldn't recommend anybody just jump into to that realm blindly and think that, one kind of that medicine can help you. Because for me, it's very particular. Sativas. A very light, low THC, high CBD is my preference to help me find a mellowing nature, because I'm not trying to rock the brain no more. That was what I did as a child. I'm trying to find a sense of peace, center, and love. But keep that stuff in mind if you're considering it, even if it's legal, and be an adult, right? Who's that, Maria? Why is that Maria? Where'd you go? Jeffrey, I can't. I can smell you through the screen. What? Me? Yeah, I'm sweating pretty vigorously. I'm sure it's a beautiful smell. Yeah, Alan A. Oh wait, I never turned this on. But you know what we should do? Chat filter, all messages. I might be missing your guys' message. If I message them because I didn't turn on the all messages, guys. And again, Jay, thank you so much for the donations, man. We really are doing great today. We're $24 into, towards that 100 that YouTube makes us hit to back out. And we're not doing anything huge here. I've only pulled out once $187 over 4 months. And then before we even became monetized, we generated about $300 through the Cash App. So that's the money that's helping us now to do the next right thing. Crank, hope is not something we find. It is something we remember. Thank you, Crank. That's going to get another roll for you. Rolling the dice for Crankenstein. There's a 7. Get you another roll. There's an 11. Crank, nominate a winner. Somebody in your life who's made a positive impact in a way that has changed your life in a beautiful way. Maybe here in a minute we can get in there and Mr. Utopia will play the drums for us a little bit, or I'll make some bakey. I don't think I'm going to bakey. I got some, we can make some like breakfast burritos or something. Sarah, it's good to see you. Well, it's been, as always, it's been up and down, Sarah, and that's okay, right? Open, honest communication the last few days has been a little anxiety ridden, but through reflection and communication, I've realized that anxiety has come from this false alarm. Like, that's anxiety. Real anxiety is a false alarm, right? It's our body, trying to protect ourselves from traumas we've been through in the past, physical, emotional, spiritual. And I truly believe in this moment, whether it heals it completely or not, which it probably won't because the alarm tends to go off, that acknowledging that broken child and what he went through can help me find a sense of peace, Sarah. That's what we're talking about today, helping us get into that moment of appreciation, hope, and love that can be so hard to find. Let's plug us in here. There we go. Give me an... yeah. Sub Scott, M Dizzle, we love your face. Jeffrey, never forget, never forgotten, only dormant. Okay, Jeffrey, I like that one. Salmons, hi. Ghost, it's good to see you, Ghost. Hello, Mr. Old Uncle. Where are you from? Mr. Old Uncle. I like that. You can call me Uncle Scott if you'd like. It's been a cherished title of mine for many, many years. I'm a good uncle. I love my nieces and nephews. I'm here in Georgia right now visiting my 1-year-old niece and just helped my 18-year-old niece get move into her first apartment. Spending some time with my brother who takes wonderful care of this beautiful young little lady, and doing my best to accept the love and appreciation that comes along with being around family. And that's part of my reflection the last couple days, is being open and honest that these beautiful things can scare me and cause me to have anxiety, right? How can something beautiful and loving like family scare you? Well, when you've consistently been through torment through these people that are supposed to care for you, and you're consistently not enough, and when no matter what you do, you can't do enough for people that are your quote unquote family, and then when you need to lean back on this quote unquote family, and you're always a POS when you do, it creates trauma. Spiritual and emotional trauma that makes you feel like you're not enough. And, that's what I've been addressing. And I feel free today because I was able to address that with real family. Not necessarily blood, right? My niece's father, who's an amazing human being, my brother. Being able to address that in a beautiful, real way has helped me to set myself free. I don't have to live in that moment. You don't have to be that broken little child, abused and lost and left alone because you weren't good enough for a moment. You're good enough. And someone who really loves you is going to take care of you. And the fear comes from the expectation of being dropped or being treated the way that we were treated in the past. because my biological family continuously did this to me, and it broke me in 1,000 different ways, and it kept me subservient to them for way too many years, and now I'm scared shitless to let anybody in. And that's the reality of it. And admitting that has set me free in a way that nothing else could. I think that's the biggest reason why I'm able to set down the anxiety today, is because I can admit that, and I can have compassion for the child that went through it, and understand that there's no shame to be felt here. You know, that because we feel this way doesn't diminish us in any way. It helps us grow. Jeffrey, never forget, only dominate. I appreciate you, Jeffrey. Ghost, it's good to see you. Oh, we already read that one. Thank you, Jeffrey. The gray hairs are the downs. Are they? The ups are the brown hairs. Okay, well, I'm doing all right then. I don't know about that, man. It's been a hell of a up and down roller coaster. I think if the grays were the ups, I think I'd be half and half skis maybe. I don't know. The beautiful moments in this life are worth struggling through the pain, man. When I'm in my right mind, I believe that. I also understand how it feels to want to let go of this world because of the struggle, right? Being willing to do anything to get out of the pain that we're in can be a tormenting thing. And I've lost one of my brothers to that thought and concept, and another one to someone who, you know, because he was running from his pain with drugs. And but we got to figure out a way to be okay. We got to figure out a way to heal that inner child, so we don't have to run anymore. So we're not running from the past or hiding from the future, so that we're gently flowing through the river of life, finding peace and love and acceptance. I've learned something new. Tell nobody anything, because nobody gives it. MD, when did you learn this? And we don't like that out of you. I don't like hearing that out of MD. You're the positive pillar, loving, accepting. What do you mean? I don't care? That hurts me, because I do care. We've had some really good conversations on here and on Discord, and I think you should tell people everything. I think, you know, they might judge you. If they judge you, they're not real family. If they don't hold you up when you need someone to hold you up, then they're not your family. I've learned that, and that was a hard thing to walk away from those people, you know? And then sometimes they don't have the ability to hold you up. That doesn't mean that they hate you. It just means that they don't have the emotional ability. They're used to you carrying them all the time, and how dare you need to be held up? Like, that's bullshit too. True family will hold you up. And MD, I want you to know without a doubt that you're a valued member of what I consider family. And through your actions over time, we've developed a relationship here. I don't like to hear that kind of thing from you. Tell nobody anything. That's a horrible way to live, MD. It's a horrible way to live. Maybe you got to be conservative of who you tell what and when, for sure, without a doubt. But to tell nobody nothing isn't going to do anything but drown you in sorrow and pain and regret. To remember who we are, we must learn to silence this. We must listen to the silence between worlds, the stories beneath the skin. Steve Wall. Actually, that's, again, you keep saying it's a Steve Wall quote. That's a Leon Shenandoah quote. The book was, unless you're reading another book, but that sounds like Leon's quotes. To Become a Human Being was written by Leon Shenandoah. It was a collection of letters that he wrote to Steve Wall that Steve Wall published after his passing, because Leon Shenandoah, as the Tanadaho of the Six Nations, couldn't profit off of his knowledge and wisdom, but he wanted to share it. But yeah, that's a beautiful quote. Thank you, Crank. We're going to roll the dice for Crank again, which is an 8, which is nothing. Andrew M., please help. This is President, and okay. And we don't really give a shit about that. We appreciate you expecting yourself, Andrew, if you want to be real with us. You remember me from the Dollar Tree, Emily. I do. Or from the Dollar Tree in Delton, Georgia. Where the Dollar Tree where, my friend? Because I've met a few people in the Dollar Tree. I hope it's M. Hi from the South. Alex, we're in the South. We're in Georgia. Reptile, how are you doing today, my brother? Reptile, we're doing quite well today. We're reflecting on being in the river of life, giving thanks. Marty, there he is. Welcome, South Africa. Well, thank you, MD, for being welcome, open, and honest. Tough times never last through. People do. You're right. You're right. You really want to know who cares about you? Then starve with them. The people that are willing to be there with you and give up the luxuries so that they can struggle with you so that you guys can feast together. That's family. You know, the people that are willing to hold you up when you need it, not judge you, because you're human, right? You're human, and it's okay to need to be held up every once in a while. You can't hold back this pain and anguish of the world forever. You know, you might be able to hold it back for a certain period of time. You might have been holding it back for decades. And the one day that you don't hold back everybody else's pain and take care of things for everybody, then you're a POS. Those people aren't family. The people that are willing to strive with you and struggle with you and be there with you and listen to you and love you despite your struggle are the ones that are going to help you become stronger. And those are the ones that deserve for you to be there when you have the strength to hold them up when they're struggling. Yeah, that's amazing, Marty. Yes, it is. Thank you, Marty. Mr. McFly. Marty McFly. We're going to roll the dice for you, Marty. Oh, Snake Eyes Marty. Marty McFly. Is this your first spot, Marty? A-R-T-Y. McFly. Marty McFly. Believe it or not, that's what they know me as at the Res Diner. The Onondaga Nation. McFly back there, messing up one piece of toast out of 400 plates. The biggest POS on the planet as far as those native servers were concerned. You are amazing, Marty. We appreciate you. Mary Ann, you are from UK. Mary, she is from the UK. What about you? Where are you from? Awful mint. Power mint. Please don't blow up a subway. I don't think you have to worry about that there, Rock. Take off the teaser. Not happening. This ain't that kind of channel. Once you admit it, and once you are okay with it, it is better off without them. Thank you, E. You're right, Elijah. Once you admit it, and once you're okay with it, you're better off without them. I like that. We're gonna roll the dice for you, Elijah. We appreciate you, Big E. There's an 8er. We're gonna give you another roll for that one because that's a good one. That's the 6, which is absolutely nothing. But you can like, share, subscribe. Let us know you did so. I know you can't really read the sign, but we're still playing Know Your Roll. Roll the dice. M. Dizzle, when people don't talk to you when you're going through a hard time, no point in wrestling time on them. You're right. Like I said, I don't spend time with anybody who's not willing to struggle with me. If I don't think that this person standing next to me would be there if I was in pain or I was struggling, would listen to me if I needed someone to talk to, or would just allow me to be who I need to be when I need to be that person, strong, weak, broken, Superman, whatever moment I'm in, if I'm not accepted all the time, then I don't need it. I grew up in an atmosphere where only certain things were accepted, right? I had to be the pillar. I had to take care of the family. I was the man of the house at freaking 6. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I was drowned in love and appreciation and acceptance, and then thrown away like a piece of trash over and over again, and it to my head up. And I'm willing to admit that now, and that has set me free. That child that was tossed back and forth through acceptance and love, and expected to be everything all the time, and when they couldn't was treated like shit. Like, that was up, and that's not how a real family treats people. Now, when my biological family did that on purpose, I don't think so. I don't hold anything against my mother, especially her on her journey. Now she was brought up into a world of pain, but Creator, the God of my understanding, put a father into my life who helped me understand this concept, and I'm blessed to have had Hawanase to teach me these things, and I send love to him on his journey by sharing his wisdom and knowledge, by making it a part of me and a part of the turtle herd, in a beautiful, accepting way, by expressing it to you, Elijah. Once you admit it, yeah, thank you, Elijah. MD, when people don't talk to you when you're going through hard times, no point. Yeah, you're right, MD. You're right. I'm not angry. I'm psychotic. It's okay. Sometimes the world will push you to that place, and we accept you no matter how you are or what you're doing, MD. The Mike Frizzle, the MD, Lizzle. Unemployed activities. No, we're not actually unemployed. I got a couple of apps I make cash off of. Logan, not that I have to explain myself to anybody. We do. Here's the thing too. I think there's a preconceived notion. I'm gonna be honest about this whole employment thing. I appreciate that you guys have jobs. I don't know about punching in and out right now at this point in my life. I can go download an app and make money when need be, make sure my bills are paid, and take care of myself. It allows me the freedom to work on the Raverade concept. We're going to be selling glow sticks and hand squeezed lemonades at an EDM festival, music and art festival at the end of September. I couldn't do that if I punched in and out every day. Amen. Hey, pain is a part of growth. Without a doubt, Mr. McFly. Marty, I think pain is the only thing that really insists on growth, right? I mean, I've said this for a long time. It's like, we ask for strength. We pray, God, give me strength. And then a struggle comes and we're like, why me? Well, you asked for strength, right? You want to become physically stronger. You got to run the gauntlet. That's it. And you can't skip over the trials. You have to go up and over the thing, and you have to hurt, and you have to ache, and and it's easy to say that in this moment. It's easy to say that now when I'm feeling well. It's hard to say that when you're in that pain and on fire, right? But on the other side of that persistent pain and struggle, the growth is there. And that's the silver lining, without a doubt. We love you, Maria, Auntie. We do love you, M. Dizzle. William, 78, I made that joke and literally watched the live streamer do it while at work. Okay. Sarah, Scott, I got mugged at gunpoint earlier this month, and now I have to testify. It's been rough. Well, Sarah, I'm glad that you're taking the strength and you're testifying. Thank you for sharing here. That sounds like a tormenting time. I think there's a lot of growth there. Especially if you're, this fear that must be coming from your need to testify and facing this person that did this traumatic thing to you. Well, we can't let that fear define us, right? You can't let that fear keep you in the house. You can't let that fear change your life completely. And it doesn't sound like you are, Sarah. You're motivated. Your motivation, your love, your acceptance is going to help a lot of people here grow and understand that they can push forward. And despite what may have happened, you can do the next right thing, which is take care of yourself, which is go to court, which is, make there be consequences for this person that did this horrible thing to you. And we commend you for that, Sarah. With little hearts on the side there, if you guys don't mind. Send Sarah some love for doing that hard thing, for pushing forward and saying the thing and defending herself in a way that can, be a positive thing, Don't fight the dude with the gun in front of you. Give him what he wants, you know what I'm saying? Your life isn't worth it. Whatever that wallet was, right, Sarah? But it's coming around in your scenario, and I'm glad that you're taking the chance to do the next right thing. It's the next right thing is very rarely the easy thing too. So you're doing something rough, and we commend you for it. Friend. It's good to see you. Like the little crazy smiley face. We got to go through the bad to get to the good. Something I wish more people understood. Well, that's the thing, Marty. It's hard to see that, man. When you're on fire, it's hard to see that. It's hard for me to see that. The last few days, struggling the way that I tend to struggle. But some things had to come out. I had to have some real conversations to get that false alarm to stop going off, right? And the open, honest communication here, without any resentments or regret toward myself, I had to have a conversation with my brother about my fear of becoming close to anybody. I have this deep, dark fear that anybody I love is going to die or shit in my face, because that's been the theme of my life over and over and over again. So that's where the false alarm comes in. But being able to say that to someone I care for and them accept me and understand that there's reason behind my madness, and that I love and care for them enough that I want to set that madness aside and become something more, and not continuously push compassion and love and family out of my life because of what I've been through. My brother isn't who my parents were. My brother isn't who these people were who shit on me because it was easy for them and I had nothing more to give. My brother isn't gonna, misled utopia is here for me now in this moment, and that's a blessing, and I got to accept that. And I can't worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. The other thing is, a lot of people I've experienced a lot of passing, a lot of grief, and I thought I've gone through it. I thought that I understood it. But at times we still have to let it pass through us, and that was part of yesterday. I wept yesterday in a real way for my brothers, for my father, for the child that went through all that pain, for my cousin, for my stepfather, for my grandmother, for my mother, for the fear of not being accepted and going through the same torment over and over again. Mafia, 100%. What appreciate? Zip, zap, zip. Zip, zap, doodle, zip, zap, doodle. Zip, zibby, zap, z. Oh no, Sarah, how are you? Where did I miss something? Sarah, Scott, I got mug. Oh, okay. You're asking about the mugged thing. I hope you're doing all right, Sarah. I should have asked. Sounds like you're doing great, right? You're going to testify against this person that mugged you. Sam, what are you drawing in your car? What do you draw in my car? You want to, Sam? I'll give you a little tour if you want to hang on for a second. We'll show you another little tour. First of all, we've got all the Ceiling of Champions here. That comes from rolling the dice. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know that you did so, or give us a quote based on the theme of the day, which is this moment, and you can get rolling the dice and win a spot on the ceiling. The other thing is the some of the artwork. This is like a spray paint / acrylic thing that I did. That's straight spray paint art. Some zip ties holding the bumper together. We got some oversized front tires that were cheap at pick and pull, so I bought them. We got a gas tank here that runs a heater that keeps the car warm in the wintertime. We got a plexiglass back window because I backed up into a semi-trailer. And some more artwork here. Keep pushing forward. I love venison, and whatever you are, be a good one kind of thing. These all used to be little bunny scan stickers, and this used to be the original Wall of Champions on the outside of the car before we started filling up the ceiling in there. But yeah, that's the grand tour of the old Galactic Avenger. Let's see. Let's set you here. Let's relax. It's really good to be here with you guys today. This open, honest communication is a blessing. You know, on these days that we can do. Sam, what do you draw in your car? I appreciate you asking, Sam. I hope you enjoyed the little tour. I told people about my mom's anniversary, and no one person spoke to me. Only Weimer said something. I'm sorry if you mentioned it to me, MD. I'm here for you. You know, those days can be hard, and we care for you. And I really hope that you guys would send some hearts for MD for expressing herself. It's a hard time, right? For that day to come around that shouldn't mean anything, that doesn't mean anything, we're okay. Like, it does mean something. It's been a year. And now in the traditional teachings is her time to move forward after experiencing and learning and growing what she needs to experience in this world before she makes that transition to the fertile hunting grounds. And our prayers, our love, our respect means a lot in this time. I believe that fully. And I love you, MD, as my sister. And I'm sorry that I didn't reflect or recognize that the way that I should have, wrapped up in my own bullshit possibly a little bit. But MD, you are appreciated. And I appreciate you breaking the barrier and breaking the mold and saying that here. You know, and I hope you know that there's never any malicious intent. You know, I feel ignorant to the max at times because I'm just doing what I do, and things don't hit me the way that I wish they would, right? I wish I could have recognized this sooner and understood that this time of year could be rough and what you could be going through, but I'm a clueless human being. I need to be told. The thing needs to be said for me to recognize. But now once it's said, I'm here, and I hear you, and I appreciate you. And I'm glad that Weimer was there for you to back you up, and I'm glad that you can set down that no point in saying anything to anybody shit, and you could say it here with us, because we care, right? I'm sure there's some other people out there that really care about MD. If you do, send those hearts up. You know, show MD she's not alone, because you're not, MD. We care for you deeply here, and we want to help you heal and grow and want to be there for you. A little afraid to walk now, but at least I'm alive. Yes, Sarah, keep pushing forward. We appreciate that. I hope you all get better soon, Sarah. Sending positive vibes and blessings. And we're sending those positives and vibes and blessings back to you, MD, and commemorating your mother on her journey for the beautiful human being she must have been. Never having the chance to communicate with her, but knowing she must have been an amazing human being to bring such a beautiful person into this world, as MD is, with the amount of compassion, love, and appreciation she has. Boats and roads. Oh, Kristen, missing. Yeah, we got boats and those, boats and those, she says. Sarah, because I have a gun in my face and they robbed me. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that was very traumatic. I don't know what he said, but I'm glad the message was retracted. Mental raccoon glass. Definitely not okay. What's going on, mental raccoon glass? You're allowed to express yourself here without judgment, brother, sister, mother, uncle. I don't know if a raccoon's a feline, but I was going to say feline. I don't know. 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud, it's good to see you. MD, what are you... 3900. Hey, bud on about, I don't know what he said, but he must have said something that wasn't acceptable. How about the meat reveal? 3,900. You're getting a little bit off track here. SLB, please stop. I got out. Let's see. I don't want to traumatize you, 3,900. 3,900. We don't have anybody in here that's getting to block 3,900 in his BS. Let's do it this way. What's going on with you, 3,900? Who's not giving you enough attention? Who's not showing you the validation that you need to feel, so you have to come in here and say shit off the wall that'll hopefully get you attention? Is there someone hurting you? Someone touching you in a way that they shouldn't? Is someone exposing themselves to you in a way that they shouldn't? I'm almost guaranteed that they are, and I'd really like to help you. Whatever boulder of pain that you're trying to hand me right now because someone's hurting you is a terrible thing. We're here to help you. You know, if you want to come in here and try to shame me because you're feeling shame, I understand that. That's what I used to do. That's what we all are told to do, right? To hand a boulder of pain to somebody when we're in pain. Something's going on with you, 3,900. Someone's done something to you that's made you feel shameful and full of regret. They've asked you to do something that has traumatized you in an intimate way, or they've done something to you that's traumatized you in an intimate way, and we don't appreciate that here. So let's get to the core root of it and be open and honest with us. Who's hurting you? Are you okay? Do you need help? There's a 988 number that will actually help you, 3,900. Hey, I'm not alone here. You aren't alone here. We are, and you're not. But we are going to help you find the core of this issue. The mental, lost my only child and my career, and I have not spoken to anyone in almost a year. No one reaches out to me, only me reaching out to them. I'm okay. Mental raccoon. Thank you for expressing yourself, and I understand that feeling more than anyone. I understand that, not the feeling of losing a child, but that feeling of being alone and feeling like you don't matter enough where the phone never rings. I understand that feeling, and I'm sure a lot of people here do. And if you do, send some hearts, send some love to Glass for what she's going through, losing her child and her career, and not speaking to anyone, because we get to a point where it's like, what does it matter? I'm done reaching out. If someone cares, they'll reach out to me, right? But that's not the way it needs to be. You know, if you need somebody here, I'm glad that you reached out here because it's valued, Mental Raccoon. Please become a member of the Turtle Herd and hit that notification bell so you can be part of the conversation as we move forward. I don't want you to be alone. You know, we're not meant to be alone. We're not meant to weather the burden together. That's why the Turtle Herd exists. You decide to subscribe here, you're a member of the Turtle Herd, and I take it wholeheartedly that we weather the burden together. Is it a giant community? No. Or do we pull in thousands of people? Absolutely not. You know, but what we do is we have open, honest communication in a way that's not really accepted in this world, right? And I understand what you're talking about there, Mental, because your pain doesn't seem like it's validated, and you seem invisible, and you feel like you don't matter. It's because everybody else is living their life in a way, and they have a purpose and a sense, and you've lost everything. And that feeling can be a cold, dark place. And I'm here to recognize that right now, so you don't have to feel so alone. Giving me a sense of purpose through my own struggle, you know, and not that it diminishes yours, because all of our pain is a valid thing. But I've lost brothers. I lost my father figure, my mother, my aunt, my cousin. You know, everybody around me who truly loved me either died or shit in my face a long time ago. And for a long time, I felt the same way you did. I was going to segregate and lock myself off. But that caused me to go real deep into depression and anxiety. But there's value in that depression and anxiety. There's value in what I've learned from being in that dark place. The compassion that I've found has allowed me to be here for you in this moment, Glass. And I appreciate you expressing yourself. This will always be a place where you can come and express yourself and be loved. And your wrench, you're not getting it. Wrench back, MD. Q, it's my wrench. Dude, yapping like a girl. 39. Who is taking you into the back room and doing naughty things to you and causing you all this pain? I'm trying to help you get it out. There's obviously something going on with you that's causing you to try to hand that boulder of pain, especially when it comes to the kind of abuse that you're speaking of. You're trying to abuse me in an intimate way by shaming me for my human nature, and you know, and someone's done that to you. Someone taught you that 3900. That's why you keep insisting on seeing something that's not for your eyes, because someone made you show something that wasn't for theirs. And we have compassion for you, 3900. I really hope that you find a way to talk to somebody about what happened to you. Someone hurt you in a way that was unacceptable, and now you're out here trying to hand that pain off to normalize it, right? If you could come on here and you can laugh at me and you can torment me in an intimate way, and I can be traumatized over it, then you're not alone. Well, you know what? You're not alone anyway, 3900. We love you. We care about you. We appreciate you. And we want you to open up in a real way, man. We want you to find love and compassion through the torment that you've been through. Mike, you are your own best advocate. You're right, Mike. We appreciate you. I got you, mental. I've been through the same thing. And MD, thank you, MD. Thank you for opening up. Thank you for being there for Glass. She's obviously going through a lot, and we appreciate her. Glass, I'm sorry, MD. I don't like that for you. So here's the thing on the outside, right? We don't like that for anybody. We don't like the fact that someone's going through it. We want to heal them. Well, this is a community of people that understand that through our struggle, we've grown compassion, and we're trying to find that compassion in other people and pull that to the surface. And by healing them, we can heal ourselves, and it's a beautiful thing. But we have to be open. We have to expose that broken child. 3900, you have to be open about what happened to you. Who's hurting you? Why do you think this is funny? And why do you think that something like this is okay? To go around and hand that intimate boulder of pain that you're trying to hand over, brother. Like, someone's hurting you, and we're here for you when you're ready to be open. Jordan Miller, how's it going, Miller? Let's be real, dude. Don't have a job. Brother, I pay all my own bills, do my own thing, have my own place, and a chunky little money. I built a 10 by 16 bathroom with a jacuzzi tub. Brother, what have you done? And I'm driving around in a badass little camper car that I've created myself. Yeah, it might not look like much now because we took everything out of it to help my niece move, but there's usually a bench here with a little cooker. There's usually a full mattress into the trunk where the next right there, where the know your roll sign is. Feel free to roll the dice. And a job, brother, you want to see a job, we're going to be 3900. We're going to be at the Two Worlds Festival at the end of September in Tennessee selling Raverades. This is our business, mine and Misled Utopia's business. You know, this is our first avenue. I'd rather be a small business owner, which I am as soon as you make the decision, than having any job, going punching in from 9 to 5. Projected money earned over a weekend is going to be $3,000 to $6,000, like, or maybe zero. Maybe we fall on our face and the next one works. But that's good enough for me. I'd rather take the leap and do something different. And that's just me. I'm not condemning anybody. You out there want to work the 9 to 5. That's what makes you feel good. That's what you're comfortable with. I love it. We need that. But there's also people like me who want to take the leap and who want to try something new and who want to help people. If I had a job, I wouldn't be able to get to Sally's house. If I had a 9 to 5 I had to go to tomorrow, I wouldn't be heading to our mother figure Sally's house to finish up some renovations that she was left stuck with. Jordan Miller, it's good to see you. MD, oh no, don't worry, mental. I'm at the place of peace of mind, sending you best wishes. And that's what we do here, MD. Thank you for backing up our new fellow Turtle Herd member. And then Jonah, thank you, MD. Mike, amen. Been a self-employed for 30 years. Why do the same someone else what I can do for myself? Exactly. I like that, Mike. Yes. Why do for someone else what you can do for yourself? Again, I don't commend. I don't, we don't do any kind of judgment for anybody who whatever, because I've had jobs I've liked. I've loved serving tables. I love being a cook in a kitchen. I loved selling furniture for a while. But for me and my personality type, it's like only for a while, and then I can't feed the boss the bullshit they want to hear after a while, and I end up getting fired. So I maintain through Spark Driving and Door Dashing, and we travel and we do the next right thing and we help people to the best of our ability. And this opportunity came up to have a lemonade stand. It's going to be a flavored lemonade stand called Raverades, where we sell hand squeezed lemonades and glow sticks at an EDM festival. It's going to be awesome. And that opportunity wouldn't come if I just had a job. Are you scared? Do you want to live the way I'm living, but you're scared that you might not be able to withstand? There's an app out there to help you make sure that you can make money in between, because being an entrepreneur is a question mark, man. When it pays off, believe me, it pays. It's paid in the past, and when it doesn't, it can be a struggle. But that struggle is what breeds the payout. That gamble, that roll in the dice, ladies and gentlemen, of starting a lemonade stand at an EDM festival called Raverades and selling glow sticks and lemonades is a gamble, right? Mental raccoon glass, I can't work. Definitely not okay, and I don't know what's wrong with me or what I can do to get better. I know what we can do to get better, Glass. The medicine's here for you right now. We got to take care of ourselves. I want you to picture your life as a puzzle, right? And all these things that we've been doing, all these no's, all this negativity, all this anxiety, all this stress, all this pain, we need to start taking those puzzle pieces and throwing them away and start adding small puzzle pieces that might seem like they don't make sense. Like washing your ass a little bit, hydrating, getting up and doing the dishes, finding some kind of motivation and inspiration to do anything, because you get up and do something with yourself, that feeling of uselessness will leave you. That we've got to pull together positive puzzle pieces to make our life, this puzzle, a positive place. And we got to remind ourselves every day of what the medicine is, Glass. That's the way out of this, I promise you. And you'll fall back into it: depression, grief, anger, struggles. I fall back into it. I've been feeling it. My nervous system was shot the last couple days because I wasn't recognizing some things and having the conversations I needed to have to feel healed. I feel healed in this moment, and I want to share that with you. And Glass, you're in the right place. I want you to start by doing something good for yourself and then praising yourself for doing that little thing. You know how many months I've sat on my ass and watched TV and nothing's happened? Because I was so in fear of the anxiety of being judged, the shame and pain that comes along with completing a project, and someone might say something that torments me, so we become paralyzed and we procrastinate. It's time to set that procrastination down and understand that it's time to let it go and be free. Good morning from New Guinea. Oh, hey, good morning, New Guinea. And I'm going through. Well, I hope you're all right. I'm not sure exactly what that means there, Miss Eron. Try to explain to us a little bit better if you really want to help. Wow, terminal brain cancer at 7 years old. I'm so sorry, and we're here for you. We're here for you. And sending prayers, love, and hope, knowing that there can be no real cure for all that pain, but that pain can help us have compassion and empathy. And that can make that pain at least a little bit more reasonable. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't imagine going through that, Glass. But we appreciate you expressing yourself, and we're here for you. And to go to a doctor too, MD. You're right. Go speak to your doctor. Get a blood test. Make sure your chemicals are right. Eat some L-theanine. I've been taking this other thing that we'll get into after. We'll see how it works. But some L-theanine is an herbal supplement that's helped me a lot. It's a precursor to the chemicals your brain needs to feel okay. And we don't get these in the things we eat because we eat poison, right? We eat enriched flour that has no value, and we eat bleached sugars and all this bullshit that's illegal all over the country, and these artificial flavorings and colorings, and we fill ourselves with toxins. And I do too. I don't live perfectly, man. I like frozen pizzas and Mickey Dizzles just like anybody else, right? And I'm trying to acknowledge these things, But if I'm gonna put all this poison in my body, we need to start putting positive things in our body. Some ice water. There's this other thing that I take. It's called super greens. You can get it at like Rite Aid or pharmacies. It's just a superfood powder that's got nutrients in it. You need your body. We need to start giving our body what it needs to be. And I'm horrible at it. I was talking to Rob the other day, I'm horrible at life, like I am at some of these games where I die from being dehydrated. Dune. He's playing Dune. I can just see myself dying over and over again from being dehydrated. It's because I don't acknowledge this stuff enough. Of what I need. But being here and being a part of this community helps me to do that. Glass, I'm just messing up now and have no one to talk to for years. It's making me worse. You're right, Glass. Having nobody around can make it worse. You're not in that place anymore. We got to start reprogramming your brain, Glass. You're not in that place anymore. You're not alone. You're here with the turtle herd. You're a member of a community that cares for you, who has the open, honest communication and love and respect to help you find a place out of this struggle and pain. That's the truth. And it might not be the most glorious conversation, and it might not be what drags in thousands of people. We don't give a shit about that. What we care about here is you finding peace, love, and acceptance through the struggle, finding growth through the struggle, Glass. You're not alone. You're not alone. There's so many people here, me, MD, tree farmer. We understand these things. Say apple. Beauty, of course we'll say apple. Sure. We're sending love and you're not alone. No, I get that. And being alone will cause you to actually lose your fucking mind, man. Solitary confinement is a thing that is considered torture because of our need for interaction. You're not alone. Glass, you've given me purpose today. I wasn't sure what I was doing, but I guess, being here in this moment and finding a new member to the turtle herd to help understand that you're not alone is a blessing for me today, Glass. And there's Sally. Sally, we were just singing your praises, how amazing you are, kind of going over the game plan. I think I'm hanging out here with Rob for another few days. I know we haven't talked. We should probably chat a little bit here soon, but I was under the impression that we were getting things moving at the beginning of this month. I guess it's not till the end of this month for Rob. And I've got to get back about the middle of the month, so I'm going to be hanging out here for a few more days, and then I'm going to come up and hang out with you for about a week and help you, just be with you, spend some time. I have a goal, what I want to do before Rob gets up there, which is at least get that toilet running, figure out a way to shut off the water that has no cutoffs and do our best. But that's my goal there, Sally. Self-indulgence is a way to early grave. You're right, Mike. Self-denial can be the best self-improvement. Sally, we're sending love. Sally, send some love to our new member Glass here, who's going through a lot. I know I probably should, but my world has ended. It feels that way. I get that. It's hard to know that there's another. We had Mr. Boston come in here the other day and well, you still have your brother. I have this brother now because I opened a door. I have this brother I have now because I allowed that love into my life and I walked through the door that a God of my understanding opened. There was a point in my life where I lost both my brothers, my father figure, my mother, my cousin, my stepfather, my grandmother, all these people in a short period of time, and I had nothing. And the people that were left, I realized, didn't have anything for me that was healthy. And it was a very dark place for some time, and it took me a while of reflection and open, honest communication to be able to find a way to even walk through the door that God was opening for me. And we implore you to do that. You're walking through the door now, Glass. You're here. You're open. You're communicating with us. You're a part of this. I hope you subscribed. You're a member of the turtle herd now. That is truth, Mike. Truth, mate. Mary's a star. She is. She's a shining star in this community. And we're all praying for you, Mental. You're still here, Glass. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. You're not fighting alone right now. You're allowing yourself to lean on your brothers and sisters, and that's strength. The strength to let go and allow somebody else to hold you up for a moment. It takes more strength than fighting back all the rivers all at once. This thing that we've been doing for decades, it can be so hard. Me too, Glass. Sally's here for you as always. We appreciate you, Sally. Mike says, ex-addict here. Nobody offers help to those who suffer in silence. You are own best advocate. I got help when I asked for it. Mike, we appreciate you and your sobriety, Mike, and we appreciate your wisdom. We're going to roll the dice for you. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know you did so, or give us a quote on moving forward. As Mike just did, what he just said, I'll consider a quote because it's a beautiful thing to say, and it's the truth. Thank you for speaking your truth, Mike. Let's roll the dice for you. We got an 8, which is nada, and there's the 10. 2 5s, Mike. Get you onto the ceiling of champions. Mike Hoff, thank you, Mike. Onto the ceiling of champions. Mike Hoff, man. Thank you for that admission. How long you been sober, Mike? We appreciate every day that you've decided to still stay with us. Sally. Where did Sally? Me too, Glass. You're in the right place there, Glass.
XOXO, damn straight, Sally. Sending love and appreciation to everybody out there struggling. We care. Start slow, but go out and little by little and say hello first. Yes, Kia, you're right. One small step. Do the thing. You know, and here's, let's be real. Doing the thing isn't going to be comfortable. Will it be anxiety? Will it be paralyzing pain and fear? Probably not. But getting out there and doing something different with yourself is going to be a little bit of a struggle. Rocking the boat is going to feel a little uneasy, but you're going somewhere. So rock that damn boat. You know, and start off by doing something different. If what you're doing is causing you to live in a world of pain and fear and anger, then do something different. Or resort back to that medicine that you've already known that maybe you've neglected. Open, honest communication is beautiful medicine. Listening to musical medicine can help you heal in a way that's beyond words. Misled Utopia, check out their YouTube channel. The beautiful musical medicine that's helped me grow in ways that I didn't think was possible. Nako Bear and Sublime, these three musical medicines that have pulled me back from really dark places. Clean the house, wash your ass, start small and hydrate. The car is dope. Thanks, Mike. Check out My Car, the Galactic Avenger, in my playlist, and you'll see exactly how we have it set up. Right now, it's not set up because we helped my niece move. Raccoon, like really, I am here looking to talk about my BS. Tell you how lonely I am, I guess. I just want friends and family, but they have all disappointed after his funeral. Yeah, they tend to. They all have a life too, and that's what's hard. We got to try to figure out a way to drop the resentments against people living their life. You found a place, class. You found a place. And you give me purpose, you give MD purpose, you give us all purpose by being here and expressing yourself. You give us all the strength to lean back on you when we need it. And you know, you truly appreciate it. Just stick around for a while and be there. And know that this struggle that you're going through isn't something you have to carry alone. See quiz, glass, never give in to the world. It's cold until turn you in a moment, and Lord will help you through those battles. If you call on him, your situation is perfect for him to fix. Okay, so the one thing about Dad, I do believe that God of your understanding is a beautiful thing. But I don't believe that God changes anything. God of anybody's understanding can change anything. I believe he'll open the doors when you pray for the answer. The answer might not be what you want it to be. You pray for strength, there's going to be struggle. You pray for wisdom, there's going to be trials and tribulations. But we got to figure out a way to walk through these doors that a God of your understanding opens. We got to have the strength to weather the rocking boat, because it's not going to be comfortable as we move forward and do something new. I don't believe, nor have I ever had, and maybe that's just my experience and how Creator works through me, but I've never been giving anything. Nothing's ever been fixed for me, and that's okay. Because I've had a lot of doors open for me through prayer and acceptance and appreciation. The moments where I can truly be what Creator wants me to be, and I'm in this blissful moment of living in the moment, and I'm spreading hope and love and appreciation, I find myself in the most beautiful places. Serendipitously living life and reflecting in a beautiful, open, honest way that's beyond my wildest expectations. You're welcome, Glass. We love you. We're here for you. James, ask for a friend. It's not an appropriate question, James. Who's hurting you, James? I'm going to ask you that. Again, we have another person, James. If you want to come in here and ask inappropriate questions, who has made you feel such shame and abuse and brokenness that you're trying to hand that boulder to me in this moment? There's no shame. I have no shame in the way I live life and who I am. And my orientation should have nothing to do with this conversation. Where I put it and when I put it there is my business. And with who. You know, that's a personal thing, James. And if someone took that comfortability and personal nature of that intimate moment away from you and caused you to be in fear and pain to the point where you're trying to come on here and make somebody else feel as awkward and broken as that person made you feel, I pray for you. And I'm here for you. Whoever did that to you did you wrong, and you didn't deserve it, James. Now is not the place. Now is not the time to be handing boulders of pain, brother. Set it down at your feet and join the conversation in a real and open way. Do you have something to say? Do you want to tell on the person that hurt you? Do you want to figure out a way to gather the strength to find vengeance and truth in what happened to you by exposing this person that hurt you in such a dark and intimate way that you'd think that something is so, you know, that a question like that is appropriate? Because we here are intelligent enough to know why you're asking that question. You're asking that question because someone asked you a similar question or did something to you that took away your strength and ability to feel comfortable and made you feel awkward and weird in an intimate way. So you're trying to hand that boulder of pain here to us so that you can feel a little bit alleviated. We're not going to do that. We're not going to play the game. It doesn't make me feel weird that you asked a weird question. What it does is it raises a red flag where I know that you need help. That someone's hurting you, James. Please find it. You deserve it. See quiz. The world comfort doesn't equal to what can do for you. Your mental health are things that we face spiritually. Some people don't have answers for. Only God can tell you. I appreciate your understanding, quiz. Thank you so much. I do think that a God of your understanding is opening doors at every given point. You got to be humble enough and subservient enough to recognize the door is open, and then you gotta have the strength to walk through that door. Exactly, quiz. We appreciate you very much, quiz. Crazy thing is, I saw this whole thing unfold on the mushroom trip, and I had a year before the world came crushing down. I believe our mind is a unique and different thing. There, Glass. There's parts of us that know things that sounds like a crazy experience, but maybe that experience was necessary to bring you to where you are right now. No worries, Scott, mate. No worries at all. Mental. I know how you feel. I lost my mom, her sister, and my grandmother in 4 short months. I have no family left. The answer isn't in the chat. It's in you. You are more than you realize. Thank you, Mike. I think that the answer is I think the answer is in both, right? It's here in this moment, in this conversation. It's with Mike and his wisdom and love that he's sharing with Glass right now. And it's also inside of you. You have to take that step. You have to decide when enough pain is enough, and when you've saturated yourself, when you've felt it through and through, and when you're ready to move on. That's a decision you have to make. And sometimes we get stuck in it, and that's okay too. But Mike, we appreciate your opinion, brother. That hit, Mike. It did hit, Mike, and it was very appreciated. Conspiracism? I don't know. He was the word all day that day. What's up, bro? How are you doing? AS, hopefully you had a wonderful day, bro. I'm having a wonderful day, AS. Sally, love you, Maria. She was lonely and loud. What are we talking about? Thank you, Sally. I'm thinking you guys are awesome. Omar, it's good to see you, brother. I love you too, Sally. We have all the love. Mendel, know you are worth the effort. Awesome. Sab C, all work, no play makes Scott a dull boy. Yeah. No, that exactly. All work, no play makes Scotty a dull boy. We don't want none of that. I got to figure out a way to play and let go, though, too. Sally, she did well with being us, bringing you us. Thank you, Sally. Like, hello. Who good can I join the channel? Is it a problem? Like, feel free to join the channel. Subscribe. Become a member of the Turtle Herd. No need to ask. Be open and honest. There's something you want to talk about, let us know. How do you live in this moment? You want to roll the dice, man? You want to be put onto the ceiling of champions? Like, share, subscribe. Let us know you did so, and we'll roll the dice for you. Or give us a quote on being able to stay in this moment. C quiz. Don't believe the devil. He wants you to feel worthless, forgiven, lonely through all the thoughts he seeds and attacks your mind. Forgive the love and goddess of Christ. Well, thank you, C quiz. And you're right. That darkness, that whisper, wants you to fall. Wants you to pull yourself away from a God of your understanding. Wants you to be separate from Creator's light. Because misery loves company, man. And pain wants pain. Hence our buddy James here, who started saying some off the wall shit and about, some trying to make me feel awkward by stating some weird intimate statement that we had to call him out on. And wouldn't you know, James, we called James's bluff, and now he's not here, right? Now he's not here because he knows that we hit a nerve, and he doesn't know how to face the pain. He's just trying to hand us the boulder, right? And thank you. You're right. Don't allow that whisper to consume you. Hashtag truth. Thank you, Sally. Quiz. Oh, Christ, this flesh is weak, but he is strong. The strength is within you, for sure. I appreciate you carrying that strength, Quiz. Why am I seeing 39? I don't know. I don't see 39. 3900 was our buddy that was running his face about things. I told all the borders. Hold all the boundaries. Let go of those border deals. Letting go to the best of my ability, Sally, and I appreciate you deeply. Working on it together here. Deep love, deep appreciation. Feel free to double tap that screen. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Let us know you did so. We're going to roll the dice for you, signifying your willingness to move forward. Weimer is an over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Is he? Yeah, we'll make sure to let him know. Amen. Thanks, sis. Yeah, Quiz, we appreciate you. Love you first. Quiz free. Can't mop the dirty floor with a dirty mop. You're right, Mike. You're right. Can't mop a dirty floor with a dirty... We're going to roll the dice for you on that one. That was a 4, which is nothing. I like to quote. Thank you. Can't mop a dirty floor with a dirty mop. Epic. Watching you live from Africa, Ghana. Will you visit Ghana so that we can do a business together? I'm down for it, Epic. What kind of business you want to do? I'm opening Rave Raid. Is there a festival over there that we can sell flavor-infused lemonades, hand-squeezed lemonades, and glow sticks that we could be a part of? We could do that, or we could do something else, man. What do you want to do to make some cash? What can we do? I paint houses, do masonry, chimneys, basins, foundations as well. And, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What can we do? I'm up for it. Quiz, raccoon was life story before I found God. Gave him to everybody, chose everything before me, and let the world use me up and scare me. Thank you, Quiz, for being open and honest. Yeah, before we find faith in ourselves and a God of our understanding, it can be really hard to find peace and to be okay. To wonder why the phone doesn't ring. Wonder why we're alone. Wonder why we don't matter enough for anybody to reach out. Those are the sounds of the whisper. The whisper wants you to worry about your pain and your struggle and be selfish in your pursuits. Why not? Why not? Why am I not? Why is everybody else? Well, they're all out there struggling too. Without a doubt, those people that aren't calling are struggling in some kind of way. And when you call, you're the blessing. One of the things that I do when I'm feeling well is I make sure that I don't listen to the whisper when it comes down to who I should call and when I should make the phone call and what I should do. So I implore you to not allow the whisper to make that decision for you today. Make the call. Reach out to someone you love and let them know, man. The phone ringing would be nice every once in a while. I've been in a dark place and I feel alone. Maybe they'll call some other time, maybe they won't, but you spoke your truth, and that's what matters. Omar, I'm going to a festival Sunday and scared. What kind of festival are you going to, Omar? Let me know if they have lemonades there. Thank you all. We're here for you, Glass. Why, Omar? Are you okay? We do wonder if you're okay, Glass. I have so much to give, so much to offer. We're in the right place. We're going to figure out how to help you accept the love that you deserve, Glass. As I learn to accept the love that I deserve, as we all here learn to accept the love that we deserve despite the struggles that we've been through. Lost my best friend, says Quiz, to drugs last year. A lifelong friend. With all the reason to crash and give up because I have him, any friends and girlfriend, tons of money, etc. But God has given a first no, I can. Well, I'm here with you, Quiz, and I've lost people I love to their addiction. Chaz, Rob, rest in peace, brothers. Feeling alone. Omar, you're not alone, brother. We're here in this moment together. Oh my God, exactly. Thank you, dude. Of course, we love your face for you, mates. Omar, I'm sorry to hear that, Omar. Why are you feeling so alone? Is it because we're listening to the whisper? Is it because we're allowing that that pain and subjugation of ourselves to become reality through our acceptance of it. Well, you're doing something about it right now, Omar. You're telling on it. You're here with a group of people that care, and whether you feel that way or not, you are not alone in this moment. You have to seek those who are likewise faithful in Christ, because most people are involved in self-interest. People that care about you commented before your interest. I think that just, for me, to be honest with you, open, honest communication, I think that just seeking people that are connected to a God of their understanding can bring you close. Because those people, whether they put a certain word on it or not, are seeking to be good people. That's just my personal belief. And I do accept and appreciate a God of your understanding, and think that it's a beautiful thing. And if that works for you, I think it's amazing. Science has proven psychologically lifelong lives. Thank you, Mike. Yeah. We all have to hit that rock bottom to learn. Appreciate you. Smart man, says Glass. Art. 5,900. Peace and blessings, brother. It's good to see you today. It's good to see you, and it's been a little while. What's going on, brother? Good to see you this morning. God bless. Yeah, Jonathan, we appreciate you. We're talking a little about being in the moment. We're rolling the dice today. I have both the doors open because it's still really hot in here, even with the cross breeze. So I don't have the sign set up the way I usually do, but it's back there. Like, share, subscribe. Gonna roll the dice. Give us a quote on how we stay in this moment, how we're not going to live in the past or the future, saturated in depression and grief and anxiety. Do you like Scientology? I don't know enough about it. I've heard a lot of negative things. Tom Cruise seems to be happy. Again, I try to live without judgment. So I think if it works for those people in a positive way, then who am I to judge? Does haters think that a thought is most useful in the entire world when you get... Every hater is delusional. Every hater is just a person in pain trying to hand off that pain so they don't have to feel so alone, I think that's the thing. It really boils down to us not wanting to be alone, right? Even if we're in pain. Raccoon, all I feel is pit. Scott, this is beautiful. Instant sub. Thanks, Mike. Hope you have a great day today, brother. Jonathan, I hope you have an amazing day as well. Hugs, mental hugs coming from Maria. He wants all your attention, Scott. Who's that? Which one? The car is dope. Well, did you check out My Car, the Galactic Avenger in the playlist? Check it out. You'll really see how dope it is when it's real set up. When it's actually set up. You don't have to explain, Scott. Thank you, Sally. I am a small business owner. I just need more sales. What kind of business do you own, Glass? I don't care. What about things I told you that last week? How care what anyone thinks? I probably don't care what anybody thinks. I think I told you that last week. You're a smart man. Thank you, Jonathan. We appreciate you being here, man. It's a beautiful gift to have you as a member of the Turtle Herd. Hit that notification bell so you can be here every time. Really, mate? Matt? What did Matt say? Matt, again, brother, who is hurting you, Matt? We're going to do this over and over again today with these people coming in here asking these inappropriate, intimate questions. Who asked you a question like that made you feel such shame that you're going to come in here and try to hand the boulder of pain off? Will one of you people that come in here and say one of these ludicrous off-the-wall things actually answer me in a truthful way? Because as soon as I bring it back and I put that right in front of you, the reality of the scenario in front of you, you all disappear. You want to say these inappropriate things that you think will make me feel the way you felt when that person did that thing to you so that you don't feel alone. And then I call you out on it and you disappear. That's an inappropriate question. And I'm not going to answer that question. But I am going to address what makes you ask that question. I know someone did something to you. Something inappropriate that made you feel intimately ashamed and broken, whether it was a touch or a grasp or a wink or something that came from someone that hurt you in such a broken, intimate way that this has got to be the way you handle it. Matt, will you please express to us What caused you to be in so much pain that you think that that's an appropriate question? And we care for you. We want you to heal and grow, Matt. But that's a really inappropriate question. IF29 fan. So cool. You could send a camel. I reckon you could sell sand to a camel. I may or may not have a couple times. Nick St. Pierre. Hey, Scott, do you know the first Prime Minister of Australia? 6'10" moose hunter named Burley Mc... I did not know that, Nick. Thanks. That's a big dude. Moose hunter. Big dude, moose hunter. Have a great day, brother. God bless you. God bless you too, Jonathan. Thank you for coming in. Cheers, brah. Are you in a... Jesus, what's with the bus thing, man? No, the bus is at home. This is a Dodge Avenger made into a camper car that's been dismantled at the moment so we can help my niece move. That's where we're at. Scott is our company peer consultant. Community peer consultant. I like that. I could be that. Mental. First step in your opening up to us. You are welcome here anyway. Yes, we love you all. What happened to Matt, right? That's the thing, too. Our buddy Matt with the inappropriate BS that has nothing to say, just like everybody else who comes in here with nothing to say. Because as soon as you call them out, like, they don't want to address the problem. They just want to alleviate the pain by trying to make me feel awkward and weird the way that they feel awkward and weird when that person does the thing to them that's abuse, you know? Sorry for heckling the stream all. He has a lot to read. Yeah, you gotta let me catch up. I'm trying to make sure everybody's heard. Everyone here. Hope you all have a great day. Yes, thank you, Jonathan. Hey, what time is it in your country? I ask because in Japan it's 1:11 a.m. Right now it's, I think, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, noon maybe. Is that a car? It is a car, Norn. It is the Galactic Avenger. Please check out my playlist, the Galactic Avenger. There's no passenger seat. Here. There's usually a foam mattress going into the trunk, but we had to clear all that out to help my niece move yesterday. It's a camper car. Check out my camper car, my car, the Galactic Avenger, in my playlist, and you'll be able to see exactly how we set it up, how we travel minimally, how we do the next right thing to the best of our ability. 1012 in the United States. It all depends on where in the United States you are. Art of Madness. Wow, something got retracted. Nor, what is this on roof? These are all the well, back there you can't really see it now because I put it over there trying to get a cross breeze. We're playing Know Your Role. It's a game we developed here together. Like, share, subscribe, let me know you did so. We'll roll the dice for you. If you win the game, 10s or doubles, you get on the ceiling. 11 will get you a nomination. 7, roll again. There's a couple other rules we've come up with, but yeah, it's not really too self-explanatory, and we're not really pushing it today. But if you want a spot on the ceiling of champions, like, share, subscribe, let us know you did so. Share to another human being or to another site. Hugs, Mdizzle. 1712 in the UK. Mental is a man. Oh, God, I'm sorry, Mental. I don't know why I thought you were Glass. I don't know why I thought you were a woman. I assumed. I need to make it. Yeah, assumptions make asses out of you and me, and mostly me in this scenario, because I assumed. I apologize, Glass. I don't know why I thought that. The Glass Man of login priest. Okay, good for you. No mental. Scott will get it soon. I'm sorry there, Glass. Free the world. Is that the Jesus? No, it's a Galactic Avenger camper car. Thank you so much, Glass. We love your face. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you tolerating me and my bullshit and my misunderstandings. But that's what we do. We accept each other wholeheartedly, and if there's an issue, we correct the people we care for. That's how you show respect. That's how you show love. You're not subservient to the ignorance of your brothers and sisters. You help them correct it. Thank you for correcting me. And if you're out there and you're trying to be a good human being, be humble. It's okay to learn and grow. It's okay to be corrected. Don't get insulted like you know everything all the time. Mike, Mental, you are pushing yourself so far. You're doing good, Mental. We're here for you. You're doing great today. You should give yourself praise. Survivor, why is there writing on the ceiling of the Galactic Avenger, says the Survivor. Roll the dice. Find out. Take a chance. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know that you like, share, subscribe in the chat, and we'll roll the dice for you. Maybe you'll get up there. It sounds like you're reading yourself up. Honest question. Is this all sounds very familiar? Game responding. Game. I'm not sure what we're talking about here, Mike, or how to respond, or if you're chatting with me or not. I'm trying to get caught up. The Galactic Avenger. Thank you, M. Dizzle. Nora, what is this? This is a place to be open and honest and communicate. Free the world. He is driving. Yeah, thank you, Free the World. Got exactly, M. Diesel. I can believe it's still here. 12 years has been outside. Nora, sub, of course. Glass, she subbed. Awesome, Glass. Well, we're going to roll the dice for you there, Glass. And there's a 5. Let's roll it for you again. There's a 6er. One more. There's an 11. Glass, go ahead and nominate somebody. Someone who's helped transform your life. Someone that's still in this world that has gone on to the next. Someone that's helped you become the person that you are today, so that we can praise them for the love they brought in your life. You see Kelp. What about you? Yeah, I'm worried about me too. Jamie. England. Awesome, Jamie. Good to see you. Glass, you're absolutely amazing. 13 years, Mike. 13 years. Wow, are we that far behind? I asked you a while ago. We must be really far. Alex, can't read that. I wish I spoke that language. Alex, kids still can't read that. Jamie, Doctor. Well, thank you for the smile, Doctor. And at least it was in my general direction, not my specific direction. Glass, you're not a burden. That's something that we have to stop, the whisper, right? The whisper is going to tell you you're a burden so that you don't open up to somebody else, so you don't heal and grow. You're not a burden. Not here, not ever. You're welcome. Jesus. Whoa. Okay, I skipped way down to the bottom. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Why are you apologizing? And what was the question that we asked? I'm not sure. What's the topic? Z, the topic is being in this moment. How do we stay in this moment? How do we not find ourselves stuck in the past or the future? That's the moment, Z. And if anybody else I skipped over, what is the live stream about? It's about growing the turtle herd. You guys out there, by subscribing, becoming a member of the turtle herd. Slow and steady, we weather the burden together. It's about traveling. It's about being hopeful. It's about letting our anxieties and depression go to the best of our ability. That's what it's about. And I skipped over a bunch of BS. And thank you, MD. Jimmy, I've seen you around. Okay, well, someone blocked Jimmy. That's not acceptable, Jimmy. If you're talking to MD like that, this is not the time nor place. I don't think we have any monitors in here. But Jimmy, what pain are you in? Again, these people come in here and say these things. We know that someone's hurting you in a very specific way, Jimmy, where you got to come in here and be inappropriate. You got to know that this kind of thing isn't getting you anywhere with people. But you think that you can make us feel awkward and full of shame the way that you do because of whoever did what they did to you. And we're not taking it, me nor MD. We are your friends, Omar. We are your friends, Omar. I don't know why I'm not seeing what's going on here. I don't have a wrench. You better give me that goddamn wrench. Stop fucking around. You better give it to me. You do got the wrench, and I ain't having it. With that being said, it's been 2.5 hours I've been running my mouth here. I just meant to come out and say hello. And Glass, I'm glad that we stuck around for a while. Everybody else who came in. Jimmy, find a sense of peace and understand that you handing this boulder of awkward shame to people isn't going to help you heal. And I'm not going to take it. Neither is MD. You might find a place out there where people take that awkward shame and you're able to live in that shame and awkwardness with them because God knows who did whatever else to you. But here you can express the full, wholehearted realism of why you're in that pain, and we can let it go together. I mean, or not. That's on you. But we know that there's something going on with you. We know someone's hurting you if you come in and decide to set the pain down at our feet. We're not taking it. I'm not putting it in my pack. I got enough of my own pain, resentment, and shame. We don't need yours. And we do appreciate the apology, Jimmy. Thank you for understanding that this isn't the time or place to treat someone or say something like that to somebody. And if you ever want to express what you're going through, feel free to express what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Because there's obviously someone out there hurting you or has hurt you in the past that makes you feel like these comments are acceptable. You know, it's not acceptable. Omar, brother, I really here for you. I'm sorry if I skipped any of your stuff, really explaining what's going on with you, but we appreciate you, Omar. And I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for everybody's donations today, for helping us move forward and do the next right thing. That 2446 will go towards the next right thing, which is absolutely amazing. We'll be able to help out somebody else and get there and do the next right thing. 188 votes today. 62% of people said yes, they're fine. Make sure you double tap that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. They do. We always thought they shouldn't have. Maybe a little bit of do. And Jimmy, find a way through this bullshit. You're going to be all right. I'm going to go ahead and tap out. I'm done. It's good seeing you. Good chatting with you. On those days where you wake up in a struggling, agonizing pain, find something to do with yourself. Get up and do something with yourself. That feeling of uselessness will leave you. Try to find a way to express yourself so that inner child doesn't keep setting off that alarm of anxiety that you don't need to live in. And if you're feeling a little anxious, that's okay, because you're doing something with yourself. The boat's rocking, it's moving. It's okay to feel a little anxious when the boat rocks. If it evolves into full-blown anxiety, try to recognize why it's evolving into full-blown anxiety. What have you gone through in the past that's setting off that alarm of fear that shouldn't be going off right now? Now, if you're feeling full-blown anxiety because there's a bunch of stuff really going on, that's your body trying to alert you to what's going on, and that's okay. Real anxiety is a false alarm that should be recognized. James, hello, James. Positive vibes. Whew, anyhowsin', it's good to see everybody. Hope you liked, hope you subscribed, hope you shared, hope we found a little bit of peace. Hope we found our way into this moment. I hope you're flowing in the river of life in a beautiful way. I hope you find yourself exactly where you need to be and you accept the lessons that are coming in the best way that you can. Peace. I'm off like a herd of turtles. Have a blessed day, guys.